The Unsigned Podcast.
We've had to restart. Hi everyone, welcome to the Unsigned Podcast. We restarted for once because I had to go and check the camera, which still looks wonky, but it's a Dutch angle, so whatever. If you're into your media, you know what I mean. How are you?
Good.
Oh, Rob's back.
I'm Rob, thank you. Yeah.
And he's wearing headphones to hear the clap today.
I'm good. Can I have my headphones up slightly, please?
Oh, for God's sake, he's such a...
Thank
Right, give
you.
it a go and test it. 1, 2.
Hello, unsigned. Oh, that's good.
Is that too loud?
That's nice.
It's nice.
That's nice, yeah.
You like it
I can hear
almost
myself.
damaging your ears.
I like hearing like the smacks.
Oh, I don't like that. We had someone in who had gum in once, and that's all I could. I'm not saying, and that's all I could hear, and it was just like, oh.
Was it Abby?
No,
Great Leslie?
no,
That was Frank Joshua, wasn't it?
no,
Charlie Baker.
no. I'm not going to tell you anyway.
So I got.
Did you finish the Great Leslie episode?
No, and I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you for why.
Because the football season came back, and then the Liverpool podcast started, and then I'd had to listen to the Ariston episode because I was there, so I wanted to have a listen to how it sounded. Of which that was really good.
Yeah, I got your voice note earlier.
I was impressed.
Yeah, I think it was good.
And more interested in how I sounded as well. That sounds so egotistical, doesn't it?
Yes.
But no, like I didn't realise what I was talking about at the time because we just waffle on.
Yeah, we do. What were you talking about when because you voice noted me about some equipment or something?
It was
earlier.
the Abbey Road stuff, the studio stuff, going to record.
Oh yeah.
The one I actually sat and listened back to, I was like, bloody hell, like, I didn't realise like we take all that much stuff in when we do it. I just think, take it on, we go record, we do the songs, whatever. But listening back to it, I was like, yeah, we know our shit.
Yeah,
to a certain extent.
To a certain extent, yeah. When I was chatting to our guest who's patiently waiting outside, she used the term flying by the seat of her pants, and I think that pretty much describes...
Is what we do, ad hoc.
Ad hoc, yeah, pretty much.
Like hot desk.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back, though, 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
I
nice.
do think there's something in being able to come back in.
Yeah, no, definitely. And that's the thing. I like having it. Well, everyone who's been a presenter, co-host, whatever you want to call it, has been fantastic. I do think it works when you've got, consistency, which is nice when I've got you or I've got Lizzie and it's over a few weeks and stuff like that. It does help because it's not just catching up on the month.
Yeah, also learn not to wear trousers, as in to put shorts on.
Are you just wearing pants again?
That's the wooden tables. As in to wear shorts and a t-shirt when I come in here now.
Why? What were you wearing last week?
I had jeans on.
Oh,
and I had my jacket with me, which I didn't even touch.
No.
But because it's warm.
You did come in like a full suit today.
Came straight from work, got changed.
Look smart.
I was going to debate wearing it, but...
You would have made me look a bit underdressed.
It's been a hot, sweaty day.
Yeah.
And you don't want that in here.
No, not really.
No, but how are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah, I don't think I ever asked that.
No,
or anyone ever asked that. We just kind of crack on and go, thanks.
How's your week? Yeah, cheers. Yeah, fine. Yeah, cheers. Yeah. No, yeah, all good. Our event that we're going to be doing in September has literally just gone live on the old ticket sales.
I need to talk to you about that actually later.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's gone live on Dice. Hotbox have just posted that. So this goes out, obviously, well, we're filming this on Tuesday, so we'll probably put a link out at some point on the old socials. So, yeah, our event that's going to be taking place at Hotbox on the 29th of September is going to feature the Great Leslie and 2 other bands that are yet to be decided. But if you want to register for that, go to our website, which is futurehits.co.uk/register. I'll also put a link on the Unsigned website at some point as well. I haven't had time yet, so just go to that. But yeah, otherwise, all good.
Good.
I got tickets or I got annual passes for Adventure Island.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, because we got it so it was my daughter's birthday, and we got her and my son like annual passes are like a good deal at the moment. Yeah. And then we went down there the other night, and me and Charlotte were like, should we just get ones ourselves as well, and then we can just go on whatever. Yeah. Like, you do realise this would mean I'll just get you. Ain't Matt working today? And I'll be like, on rage.
On rage. Like, you're having a great time. There's a lot of stuff down there for adults as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is good.
It's popular. I thought you were going to say something like Colchester Zoo or like the Odeon.
Oh no, we went to Adventure Island last Monday, which was my daughter's birthday, and then we went on Sunday night as well.
Really enjoy it. How much?
It was good.
It's good of a night time, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's when it's probably the best time to go.
Well, we went down thinking it would be quieter on a Sunday evening. No,
Sunday fun day.
Fucking rammed.
Sunday fun day.
Absolutely rammed. Do you know what annoyed me though?
I dread to think.
Like, so
is it the stewards?
No, it wasn't actually
Food
anything
cost.
to do with it. You know when you done Island Fest?
Yep.
So sorry for people who haven't been to Adventure Island, but was it literally just before you go into the arcade bit and it was on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I know where it is now. I was trying to picture where the go-karts sort of used to be.
Yeah,
I can't believe the go-karts aren't there anymore.
Yeah, no, the go-karts are there.
No, they're not.
They're still there.
No, they're not. Not as of Sunday night.
No, the go-karts were there. We're off track. So it's been a good week all round for everyone.
So yeah, we've had a good week. We went to see We Will Rock You, didn't we? We went and saw that. That was very good. Don't
even get a name check now. You just get pointed at.
Oh, producer Ian's
there
here.
We go.
Oh no, that's the wrong one.
What was it?
Oh. Bless him. We've allowed him back.
But you gave him a stall this week.
Yeah, we gave him a stall. Yeah, it's because we didn't have two.
You're doing well.
Two guys in. Sorry about that. So we went and saw that. That was really good. Michael McKell, friend of the podcast, friend of the family, was in that. So we went and saw that at Cliffs Pavilion. Really good. Go and recommend that. Where are they? They're at Canterbury for next week, aren't they? So go and give that a little search. It was very, very good. But generally, mate, all good. Busy with this stuff, but otherwise,
no complaints. Right. No complaints. Everything in the world of Unsigned is good. The Unsigned music is good.
Oh, do you know what? I listened to some of the stuff we've had. It always is brilliant. Before I say this, some of the recent tracks we've had in, mate, like they're so good. Like some of the tracks we've had, some of the tracks we've had in, and I won't like divulge. You have to go and listen to the shows. I don't want to like put spoilers out because I don't think some have been played yet. But some of the tracks are amazing. Like they could be on
Suggestion of the week. It's like a track of the week, but
yeah, who is our artist of the week? Do you remember?
Know. We don't get involved with that.
No, I basically,
because by the time,
it's Fraser Morgan, by the way. Fraser Morgan is
but by the time me and Ollie come to do what we've got to do, it doesn't sync up.
No, I understand.
By the time you pick it, it's gone.
Yeah.
You forget the week starts on Monday, not on like Wednesday when you decide.
Yeah, I have to try and be ahead of the game though, don't I? So I have to be like not a couple of weeks ahead, but I try and, Well, anyway, we've had a load of great music come in. It's, thank you for uploading. If you want to upload tracks to Unsigned, go to unsignedmusic.uk. And also if you want to upload to Future Hits, you can do that at futurehits.co.uk. So lots of different ways to upload to us. And so what have you been up to this week?
So usually when you ask that, you go, what's admissions doing? Since we last spoke, nothing has changed. We haven't even seen each other. Joe's been up the Brecon Beacons, I think. Kirsty and Jack are on holiday in Cornwall.
Nice.
We had a party on the weekend for Kirsty's dad's birthday, but the whole band wasn't there.
Right.
So no, we haven't actually been together.
Oh, really?
Since the last time we spoke. So that's kind of...
How often do you see each other generally, though? Like, I know you're close as like friends and obviously in the band.
As a band, once a week or twice if we've got a gig.
Yeah.
Usually,
but hang out, like...
usually there's something going on with me, Jack and Kirsty.
Right.
Whether that's pub, something. There's usually something happening around. There's nothing else to do over a weekend, is there? Other than just pub.
Yeah, I suppose.
So yeah, that tends to be the thing. But no, as a band, we get together as much as we can, I think.
Yeah.
But Joe's busy. It's
What's
once a week for definite.
What's he doing in the Beacons? Is that for a charity thing or is just
just on holiday with his girlfriend Hannah?
Oh, nice.
I think they've chosen not to go somewhere sunny.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
there wasn't a reason for it. They've chosen not to go somewhere sunny. Said they've gone up the mountain,
which is going to be absolutely roasting because it's getting up to fucking stupid degrees.
I think they're back now.
Oh, fair enough. Well, enjoy being at home and sweating instead then.
It's get warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Especially when this goes out.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
Hydrate, people. Hydrate.
Yeah.
You've got a gig coming up. I saw you guys announce a gig.
Mm-hmm.
One in Basildon.
Yes, 26th of this month.
Lucky I'm here, isn't it?
Next month. What date are we?
What date are we?
August. No, it's 26th for this month.
Yeah.
Castle Main in Basildon with Kemi Queen, Trash Monroe, and Winter Bloom, I believe, off the top of my head.
Is this the one that's female-fronted?
Yes.
Band stuff.
Yeah, and it's had a really good response so far.
Oh, cool.
You're coming?
Yes.
You said you were coming?
Yes.
You can't go back on that now.
I can't remember saying yes, but it's literally round the corner for me, isn't it?
Yeah. So it should be a good night.
I am actually going to a gig next Friday.
Okay.
I'm going to see B. Arnold at Hotbox.
Nice.
Yeah, me and Charlotte are going, yeah.
That'll be really good.
Yeah, I'm obviously looking forward to seeing B because I haven't actually met, she's coming into the podcast studio in a couple of weeks. That's an exclusive for you. But I haven't actually met her properly yet. Although I've been dealing with her for quite a while, but as you know, like you don't really get to
in music.
Yeah, you don't get to meet everyone.
Yeah,
but it'd be nice to actually meet her, and then she invited us to go down and see the gig. So it'd be interesting to see her actually play, but also because we've got our event coming up there, it'll be a good little recce.
See how they do things.
Yeah. I've been interested to see because I haven't actually been there yet.
Have you not? I really like Hotbox. It's proper quirky.
Yeah.
Skateboard shop during the day, gig venue at night.
Yeah.
I guess is the only way to. Well, it is what it is.
That is exactly what it is.
That's the only way to describe it. Because
that's how they market themselves.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
No, they're very, very quirky. Lots of different bits knocking around the place. Setup wise, really good amps, really good drum kit. They've got their head screwed on.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing that and excited for our gig as well because it's been a while. We've got all of the stuff is now online on YouTube, all of the Southend stuff, all of the Chelmsford gigs that we've done, all online now. And the Ariston videos, by the time this goes out, the acoustic sessions we've done. Jesus. The acoustic sessions we've done last week. Cheers, mate.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Online by the time you watch this as well. So we're going to try and do that every podcast now.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I'm not doing one. I'll just sit and watch. Be a bit awkward, wouldn't it?
I've invited you lot in though. Although, who would it be? Like Jack and Kirsty for your lot?
It would have to be Jack and Kirsty. Yeah. I mean, me and Kirsty could do it, but it tends to be Jack and Kirsty.
Yeah,
they could crack on with it. I think because they're at home, so where they live together. They're together, aren't they?
Yeah.
So where they live together and they have their own house and whatnot, they have the time to sit and do that. So it just makes sense to crack on.
We get them in here though.
Oh yeah. Just got to pick your time.
Yeah, I know. I need to book it in with Isn't on Radio, but I want to try and get all the guests that we've had on. We've invited everyone back in to come and do acoustic sessions because it's always something we've sort of.
What if you did it on one day?
I thought 2 days is probably more manageable.
It's a Saturday. Everyone's got a time slot.
Yeah, that's the plan. But I still think 12 people in a day.
It's not a lot.
Isn't it?
Well, that's that's
hour.
not a discussion for now.
No, probably not. No. But it's like half-hour sessions, isn't it, I suppose?
What 3 songs?
Yeah, by the time you got in, set
that's
up.
15 minutes, in and out.
In and out, fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Don't want you anymore. Can we chat about our late... No, get out.
You got a single.
What EP? No.
EP, you just played it to us. That's all you need.
No. Anyway, that's what we're looking at doing.
That'll sound good.
Yeah. Anyone who's coming onto the podcast, we are going to hopefully be recording acoustic sessions at the end of each podcast and then sending them out or putting them on YouTube as well. So I think that would be quite good. It's always something we've wanted to do, but I've almost overcomplicated it in my head.
Acoustic guitar, couple of microphones.
Which we don't, yeah, exactly.
It's all here.
It's all here. We don't need to, because I was thinking, because like Isn't on Radio, they've got the crouch and...
That was me.
Oh, Mr. Professional. No. I looked at you straight away then.
No, it wasn't me.
It wasn't you?
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Look at that.
Oh. Bloody hell. I apologise. That was me. Lizzie!
Point the blame at everyone else.
I literally did. I thought it was Dad. Then I thought, and then you admitted it was you. Well, it wasn't. It was me.
Shows how many people text you. You're like, it can't be me. It can't be me.
Literally, I thought I had it on silent because when we were out sitting in the sort of
green room, brown room,
the red room,
hall room. No, hall room.
What's the red room?
Red room.
Is that a naughty room?
Oh, I thought. Isn't the red room from like Avengers or something like that?
I thought it was more from like 50 Shades of Grey.
2 very different films. don't let your kids get them mixed up.
But both involve outfits.
They do, yeah. Yeah, lots of dressing up in superheroes. No, this isn't like a red room. Like you're in like backstage, the red room.
What's the green? Yeah, it's
a green thing like Jonathan Ross.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's green
room.
Green room. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying?
Not qualified.
Anyway, when we were out there earlier, it was pinging loads like on Instagram. So I thought I'd put it on silent. So I sincerely apologise for my unprofessionalism.
That's all right. Luckily, there's none of that here, so we can get away with it.
We try our best. We try our best. But yeah, what else are we talking about? What else has been going on?
What else
has been in your week?
What's gone on? It's just work.
Just work.
I climbed the O2.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah. I went up and over the O2 on Saturday, so whatever. Last Saturday.
Yeah, the weekend.
And it is incredible. If you ever get a chance to do it, I strongly recommend it. It's a lot steeper than it looks.
Right.
And yeah, it was a Christmas present from siblings from last Christmas. I only just got around to booking. I figured I'd wait for the summer.
Yeah.
I'll go do it in the winter. And you can see a lot from up there. You really can. It's steep. One thing I clicked. Did you ever watch James Bond?
Yeah.
Is it Die Another Day? Or
when he slides down it.
And he feels like he's rolling and sliding for fucking ages.
Yeah.
I was looking and thinking, this is fake. Like, obviously it's fake, but I was thinking like, there's like 10 meters of dome. Like you're not going to be rolling.
Oh really?
Ages. Yeah.
No,
it's like 52 meters high. Learned that. So,
Right.
you ready for this? This is how much I paid attention to the training video. The dome of how to climb the dome. So the dome itself has 12 pillars.
Yeah.
Representing 12 months of the year.
Right.
The
educational podcast.
the dome itself is 52 meters high.
Right.
Representing. Go on, you got it.
Oh, the weeks of the year. But I was just thinking 52 meters doesn't seem that high.
No, it doesn't. I mean, you got 52 meters and tell me it's not high.
No, I know, but I mean,
you can see. Yeah, it doesn't feel that high. That's the thing. You look at it, and go, that's not that high.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You get up there, and you're like, see quite a bit.
Yeah.
The only thing that made me laugh is you have like a tour guide that comes up with you.
Right.
Obviously, it's this health and safety instructor,
Yeah,
but it keeps like a tour guide. You get to the top and he goes, there's the docks, there's Canary Wharf, and he's like, if you look a bit further into the distance, you can see the West Ham Stadium. If you support West Ham and you want a bit of fun, that's the place to go. I was thinking, there's no fun over there. They're not enjoying themselves over there.
Oh, mate.
But no, it's an experience, and they've got a good Nando's just below.
Fair enough. Good recommendation for the O2 then. Yeah, no, I've never done that. I went there for the boxing. It was the anti-Joshua. Who did he fight first? Dylan White. I went to, not first, but like the first one that I went to was there. Went to there for that. But I don't think I've been there for anything else.
I've seen some good gigs there.
Yeah? Who's been?
Arctic Monkeys, I've seen them there. That was a really good gig.
Don't you think like Arctic Monkeys have been the most named people on the podcast so far? As in like...
It's just my go-to band.
I'm not saying you. I just mean generally. Like all people.
I think they're that popular.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, I don't think you realise how popular they are because everyone knows they're massive.
Yeah.
But like, it's just that everyone's go-to, like that's the band they grew up with that was in the background somewhere. So it's on a playlist.
What would you say your best band was though? When you were what would be your? I mean, was it Arctic Monkeys or would it be?
Joe, I remember when I was younger when I shamefully didn't like guitar music. I thought I must have been about 13, 14.
Yeah.
Had no interest. Like N-Dubs were like my band. Like
N-Dubs?
Strider, Kanye West. Like the early Kanye West, like Power and Stronger and stuff like that.
Yeah. That wasn't his early stuff, was it?
Was it not?
Kanye West. It was like College Dropout was his first.
All right, well, that's where it was when I was growing up. Like Touch the Sky, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the music I liked.
Right.
And then I remember my granddad saying to me, obviously not knowing fully about music, just trying to sound cool, I guess.
Right.
Unless he's listening, then you are cool. He said, like, what about a band called Arctic Monkeys? I was like, not interested. I'm going to listen to N-Dubs kind of thing.
That's quite cool that your granddad said that.
I think he saw him on, thinking about it at the time, he would have seen him on Jonathan Ross.
Right, okay.
Doing their, like,
it's either that or Jules Holland usually, isn't it?
Yeah, like doing it'd been their first.
Just the man who walked backwards the whole time.
I don't know what he's doing then. Yeah.
I was being Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, okay.
No, he always walks backwards.
Presenting, yeah. So yeah, doing that kind of stuff. So it made sense thinking about it. Yeah, as you like pick up the guitar, you kind of realise, actually, this is good.
Yeah. I've never been able to play. I've never actually tried, but I
really think you should give it a go.
No, like I've told you, me and Lizzie have said we'll have a drum off at some point because she had like 2 years of lessons or something.
Okay.
And I've had drum kits and not ever had a lesson, but I've just bashed them hard.
Can play.
Maybe
we should get you on stage at this Hotbox gig.
No.
To play a track with someone.
That's setting the bar a bit fucking
That's a good
high.
idea though, isn't it? What? You got this.
What was the one I used to start? What's the was it Libertines?
Don't Look Back into the Sun.
No, it wasn't that. There was I can't remember what track it was. I have to find it. But there was a track of I'm sure it was the Libertines, or it might have just been Pete Doherty on his own. But there was a song at the very beginning. At the very beginning of a track. Can't remember which one it was. It was literally just a drum beat, and I'd literally just play that over and over again.
Maybe we should let's get Great Leslie. They're confirmed. Let's get in touch with them and say, look, we need Matt to come play a song. Be whatever you like. It's just got to be simple. so he can fumble his way through it. Doesn't need that much of a timing thing to put together. That'd be good. Sell tickets.
Would it? Don't know. I think Great Leslie and whoever the other two bands will be will sell the tickets, and then they'll be, who's this dickhead on stage? What's he doing? This is Matt. He's part of Future.
This is Matt. This is Make a Wish. Matt's Make a Wish is to come play drums with a Great Leslie. And I was like, it's like the half time when you give someone a penalty kick or something like that. Like the Everton when they brought the guy on that's been delivering. Did you see that?
Yeah, he was a big guy done a penalty, didn't he?
Yeah. That's what it'd be like. We'll go, oh, that's him.
You know, I would if it weren't at one of our events that we're trying to sell tickets for and be a part of something. I'd give it a go. But
Now's the time to do it.
Why?
Because it's your event.
No, it's our event.
All right, whatever. It's your event. Now's the time to go. I'm having a go. It's like, what was that?
No, right. Hang on. No.
What was that? What was that football? The football club owner who brought himself on as the captain.
Wasn't it Tamplin?
I really don't know. No, it could be, but I'm thinking like,
oh, okay,
somewhere else. But yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Well, I have known of a gig / festival where the person who was promoting it, came on at the end as a special guest and done their own rap.
Was I there?
You may no, I don't think you were there that day.
Oh, really?
But
I sod it. Why not? You put the money into it.
No, it's not. I'm quite happy doing my compare bit. I'm quite happy introducing the bands and doing the bits with you behind the scenes and stuff like that and presenting and whatever. But I would never pretend to be.
Is that the role you're giving yourself at the gig? Compare.
That's what I've done at every gig. Every gig I've ever done. Two. But yeah, compared it. Yeah.
Nice.
But then, because a part of that event, obviously you guys are all going to be there, and everyone who's part of Unsigned and future hits and stuff. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we'll all be there and
involved.
Yeah, I want it to I want Aisha running around with a mic interviewing people, and do you know what I mean?
Getting in people's faces.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun to watch anyway. But yeah, I want everyone to be a part of it. I think it'd be a good laugh. But we're going to talk about our guest this week.
It's gonna be a good one. This.
Yeah. Well, you bigged it up last week.
I've seen it. I've seen the guest in action twice on a show.
Oh right, okay. Mm-hmm. Well saved. Yeah, well, I've only met her once before today, and then obviously I met her outside a minute ago. But it's I've seen the music she's put out. I've played quite a lot, and I've seen her on you and Ollie's show. Yep,
it's good. It's fun. It's high energy.
Yeah,
I think
you need it today, don't you?
I am. I put the shorts and t-shirt on. I know where this is going. It's intense. It's gonna be fun.
Oh right, intense.
It's gonna be.
She seems so sweet. What do you mean?
Start to finish, this is going to be a good one. Is there anything else we haven't covered?
I've no idea. I'll be honest. Disclaimer: I haven't prepped today. I just thought, it's me and you. It'll be all right. We'll just.
All right, I'll give you some prep now. In the car on the way down.
Yeah.
Our guest was talking about something. Was talking about food and exercise and and we know you had to get ripped essentially for the new artwork for a new single.
Oh right.
Out. And I was like. Oh yeah, taking mental notes like that'll prep will do. So there is a new single coming out. We'll
we'll do all that part. Yeah. I mean, prep for our section. I just thought we'd just blag it for a bit.
I don't think I've ever prepped for anything.
And it tells.
I know. Yeah, it shows, doesn't it? Imagine if we put some effort in.
Some of us do.
It could be really good. It could be really, really good. But no, I think maybe we should find something to talk about within this.
That's a really good suggestion.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm just thinking, unless admissions have done something, unless you've been out for family days out.
I have. We've gone to We Will Rock You. I've gone to Adventure Island.
Okay.
I've had a few things piss me off that I haven't brought up because no one wants to hear me moan for hours.
Who was it?
You. No, weren't you?
No, I think I did at one point.
Why?
No, there was a message you sent me at one point this week.
Yeah.
And it was something full stop. I did full stop.
Oh no, I didn't mean.
And I was like, ooh.
I wasn't being a diva. Right? I was
like, ooh, he's had a tough day.
You take it out on the ones closest to you, all right? That's what I'm saying.
I was like, ooh.
No, I don't think I did. I don't remember. I have to have a look now. No, what I was going to mention is this T-shirt I'm wearing is for So Happy in Town. They're a mental health charity group that raise a lot of money for My Black Dog and Young Minds as well. So go and give them a look. It's So Happy in Town. Don't know if you can see that.
Stand up, show the camera. Okay. It's okay to feel shit.
Yeah, So Happy in Town. But yeah, it's okay to feel shit. So go and give them a look. Great company. I've interviewed them before for radio. And really lovely group of people. So go and give them a little look. Obviously, we're a part of Mates as well, which is a mental health group based in Chelmsford and surrounding areas. Go and give them a look. weareyourmates.com. But shall we wrap up and we'll get our guest in? She's been waiting long enough, bless her.
She has been. She had a meal deal to work through.
Yeah, she said that she actually, a quote from her was, hummus and falafel is my porn. And then she corrected herself and said food porn.
Well, there we go.
So
Followed by grapes. So let's get her in.
yeah, followed by grapes. But she wouldn't have chocolate because she says she doesn't have dairy before she performs.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't have too many beers anymore, do you?
No,
before you perform?
beers, food. I kind of capped the lot.
There you go.
There we go.
Anyway, Louise Parker's our guest. We're going to go and get her. We'll see you in section 2. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Unsigned podcast. As some of you may know, I'm an ambassador for MATES, which is Mental Health Awareness Through Educational Speaking. They're a peer-to-peer support group. They're based in Essex, but they've got a group on Facebook, and there's a load of great ambassadors out there all offering out some support. If you want more information, go to their website, weareyourmates.com. But let's get back to the episode.
The Unsigned podcast.
Really?
Yeah, we're going.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
good.
let's do it.
We've actually started this
We've actually
show.
started.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to section 2. We are joined by Louise Parker.
There we go.
Welcome to the studio.
That's a really
Welcome
nice
to the
welcome.
That was good.
It was
Yeah.
really nice.
Well, when I welcomed my dad earlier for section 1, we did that. Didn't mean to.
What other buttons have you got?
We
going
have
on?
got drum roll. That doesn't do anything. That's in case you swear. And then that's a clap.
It's handy to have.
I need more. Like I need like actual ones that we've got. Like
I think we used the swear button.
yeah, no, don't worry about that. There was one oh I think this mutes. I think that one mutes when you. That's a cough button. I think you got
Okay.
that in the studio, right?
No.
Oh, okay,
No,
fine.
too professional
that
for that.
posh,
No.
yeah.
Oh right, okay, fine. Well, yeah, there's other things on it, but I want to get like some samples on there. So like bits where we've had on the podcast, where I don't know, like last week when we mentioned Luca's mum.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be funny to have. Can I hire your mum or something like that on there that you can just like throw in every now and again or something stupid. I don't know.
Okay. The options.
The options.
Options.
I reckon you could find some good bits for that.
We could, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure. some
Sounds
are
like a
about to
Rob job.
appear.
It sounds like a
There we
Rob
go.
job.
So
So
we've digressed very quickly.
we digressed
Well,
already. Welcome, Louise. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks for the info.
You're very welcome. But eventually got you in.
Finally, it's been what, 3 months?
We've
been
literally been
trying.
going. We've been literally going on the podcast for 3 months, and I think I probably messaged you like one of the first people. You're like, can't do that, and I was like, oh, okay, fine. You just let me know when you're
Not
free.
because I wasn't playing hard to get though.
Well, and then. And then you were like, oh, I can do this week. And I was like, no, we can't.
No,
we can't. I think that was our Great Leslie week.
We got there though.
We got there.
We got there.
14th time's the charm.
Yeah,
Is it really?
14th week.
I'm worth it.
L'Oreal. So 15th week if you include the preview, yeah.
Wow. That's
Been going quite a while, hasn't
Yeah, you've done well.
it? Yeah.
Time does
really
fly when
well.
you're having
Ooh.
fun. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Lots of fun has been had.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been going quite well. I think, like, generally, it's been pretty well received. Well received. Fucking hell, can't get my words out.
Long 15 weeks.
It's been a long 15 week. No, it's been all right. I think we've, like, you know, it's got smoother as it's gone on. It's more relaxed now. We can just sort of chill. We say to everyone that comes on the podcast, like, when you do, not that you lot behave on the radio anyway, but when you do the radio, that's when you got to behave on here.
I think
you
you'll
can
find
swear.
I'm well behaved.
You
I
can swear.
very
I've
rarely
seen your
swear.
TikToks, you two.
My TikToks.
Yeah.
TikToks.
Which
Yeah.
ones are you referring to?
Your hyena
The
in
list
your pocket.
game. Oh, I'm with you. The list
I
game.
was thinking, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I
remember
what have I done together?
I remember
TikToks.
when you did CCR, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's
TikTok
just,
videos.
it's just
Madness.
Chaos.
it's carnage from start to end
Yeah.
with adverts in between.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so fun, though.
That should be the tagline. It really should.
It was funny, like, because the bit that made me laugh, I can't remember what the actual list game that you guys were doing on there. So basically, when Rob and Ollie do their show, they do the list game. Louise was a guest, and I think
won.
you had to
Name as
name
many
animals,
zoo animals
zoo
as
animals,
possible.
and you had a hyena as your last one.
Literally within the last second, just so I could beat him because I wanted to win so badly. I'm not competitive at all.
No.
But your quote was, "I always have a hyena in my back pocket" or something like that, and I was just
Yeah.
like,
You've stuck with that. You've really enjoyed that. Quote
"I
as well,
really
yeah.
made me
So
laugh."
many people did.
I think I messaged you about it. Oh no, I did. I was watching. What was I fucking watching? I was watching something on telly, and then I saw a hyena. I took a picture and sent it to you.
Yeah.
You're like, what the
You
fuck is
watching
this guy
Lion
doing?
King? You watching Lion King?
Must
like
have been.
the
It would've
original
been-
Disney
It
version.
would have been weird if I wasn't, right?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't question it for a second.
No.
I was like, yeah, Lion King, classic.
Classic Lion King. My favourite film, I think.
Really?
From a kid.
Never
As being
seen
a
it.
kid. Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck off.
No, never seen it. Never seen The Lion King.
Really?
No, never seen that. Never seen Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh no, I'm not bothered about that.
Who is this kid?
Bambi.
Why did you invite him? Bambi? You learn valuable life lessons in Bambi.
Yeah, there's a lot of Disney stuff I haven't watched.
I've watched quite a lot of Disney stuff. I had 2 younger sisters, so I think I grew up watching a lot of Disney stuff. And then my youngest sister's 9 years younger than me, so we watched it all again when she was little.
Yeah.
And then my daughter, she not so much now, she's 10, but when she was like little,
Gets into it as well.
loved it. Like she had like all the outfits, like she dressed up as Anna and Elsa and
Timeless.
You know. Oh yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, there's just some films I haven't seen. Like
You know, talking about bands, going back a bit, talking about bands and that. Kooks was one of like a brilliant album. Talking about Arctic Monkeys around that time.
yeah.
Kooks.
So they was in that guitar music.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
Sorry,
in
that was going
genre.
back.
Yeah,
Massive one, but.
Yeah, but Louise's music is pretty good.
Oh, should we do?
We should probably
do that.
do that, yeah.
Do that. The first track I played of yours was "I've Forgotten How to Smile."
Oh no.
That was the first track I played, and I don't think I'd actually spoken to you then, because that was when I was on Radio Chelmsford, Radio Southend around that time, doing like a normal show rather than the Unsigned stuff. And I think I found that on the playlist or on the thing, and then that's the first track I played of yours. When was that? Was that your first track, or what was the?
It's a great question. When was that? It must have been like end of 2021. It feels like a lifetime ago. It's not even a year since I released it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it was around. Was it just before Christmas?
It was like October time.
Yeah.
So it's coming up to a year that I've released it, but it feels like a completely different lifetime ago. How mad is that?
The stuff you're doing now is completely removed from that.
Yeah, I love it.
What's done that?
Just life.
Yeah.
Just life situations. I was going through a tough time and released that, and then I released a Christmas song called "I Don't Believe in Christmas."
I know, I played that. Played that on Southend, and it was.
Did it go down a treat?
It wasn't the cheeriest, was it?
No. I feel like it'd resonate with Rob.
I love Christmas. I'd do Christmas any day of the week.
That surprises me because you're.
Really?
Because what did you call him on the way here?
Realist.
Realist, yeah. No, I called you a realist. She called you a pessimist.
Yeah.
You just feel like you'd be the Grinch.
No, I love Christmas.
Do you?
I would put Christmas decorations up in August. I have put them up in August before.
That really seems like a really off like character profile thing. That seems like that seems like
no, I'm big
proper
fan.
out there.
Big fan. The only thing I don't like about Christmas is it's just cold. That gets on my nerves a little bit.
No, I quite like that.
But no, I'm a big fan of Christmas.
What Christmas films haven't you seen?
Don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, rubbish.
How do I know?
It's almost like you didn't plan for this.
That's something. What song have you never listened to?
No, what I meant though
What
is
idea have you not come up with before?
I've come up with a lot of ideas. You're party to most of them. What I meant is that, like, obviously
Elf.
you said
Don't like Elf.
What? That's one of the best.
Fuck that film.
Is it? Why? Why?
It's just overrated. Just like it's the Justin Bieber of the Christmas film world.
don't like
Nothing
Justin
wrong
Bieber.
with Justin Bieber though.
Fucking shit. Like,
I'm feeling some real jealousy coming through here.
Home Alone. Never seen Home Alone.
You've got the same hair as him, why?
What? Home Alone.
Like Bieber.
Yeah, there you go. Never seen Home Alone. There's a film for you.
Oh, okay. Now, Home Alone's a good film. I'd watch that.
No, never watched it.
No, I'd watch that.
Don't really see why it's a Christmas film. Home Alone. I mean, I know it's set during that time.
But people say this about Die Hard. Like,
Yeah.
they go, oh, it's
solid
not.
Christmas film.
Yeah,
that
they
is.
go, oh, it's not a Christmas film. There's a fucking Christmas tree up.
Yeah.
Fuck me,
Is that
Christmas tree.
all it takes to become a Christmas film? Is to have a Christmas
It
tree in
doesn't
it?
have to be like a
Because you know that they grow all times a year.
Yeah, but you don't put them in your house all times
They
a year,
don't
do
grow
you?
with lights.
If you're super fancy, you might have one in your house all times a year.
I don't.
You could grow your own in your house.
We're from
Oh, yeah.
Essex.
I
Let's
can't
not
look
kid
after a
ourselves.
bonsai. What?
We're from Essex. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, we can't do it. We can't do it a lot.
Speak for yourself. I am fancy.
Are you?
No.
You fancy bow?
I do have a fancy bow. I actually made the effort, she says. If this is all it takes to make an effort. Now you're staring at my hair and I'm like, it's really...
I don't stare at my hair. Fuck's sake. If I wanted to get berated, I would have had Lizzie in today.
Right, let's
Oh, no,
do
she's
some.
away.
Should we do some music chat?
Go on then. You're musicians.
All right,
Talk.
fine. Tequila Sunrise.
Yeah.
Sunset.
That's just cocktail.
I've done that before. How many times have we spoken about it before? And that has been.
A handful.
It's just the go-to. It just rolls off the tongue too easy.
Well, you think about it, it's not the drink, it's the opposite of the drink.
How happy with the response on that?
Yeah.
It's been out how long
Good
now?
fun. It came out at the start of June and the music video came out just after that, so middle of June. And it's just been insane. It's a little bit of a change of direction because it's not very country for me. It's definitely more on the pop
Poppy.
kind of side of it. But it's just so much fun. It's a bit of a banger.
You
my personal opinion.
seen the music video?
Haven't seen the music video yet.
What?
No. Sorry.
I thought you were supposed to do your research before you got artists on.
Well, I just thought you two would just be
Unbelievable.
moaning at each other. or
No,
something.
we've done that on the way here.
Oh,
Please, yeah.
We've done all that. No, talk us through the music video.
Okay, so I hired out an arcade in Southampton, and then me and my best friends ran around it for 4 hours shooting a music video.
Nice.
And the best part of it is that it was a Kickstarter project. So my
okay.
fans raised all the money for it,
That's really cool.
which is really nice. I'm very lucky.
Yeah.
Got the best fans.
Humbling, I imagine.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, it's just really sweet. I hate asking for money. Is that a really British thing? Like
Yeah,
asking for money?
Asking for anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm terrible. So I don't tend to do it very often. Even that when I'm selling merchandise, I'm like, oh, you don't have to. You don't have to buy this if you don't want to.
Good sales.
Terrible. I'm so bad. I know. Like promoting myself. I'm terrible at promoting myself.
I don't think that's true. I think that
Well-
you seem to do very well with like your like Instagram posts, Facebook stuff.
Yeah,
You're always doing
but that's
Facebook
different.
live events,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
this is the thing. Like I'm good at promoting myself
Yeah.
to the fan base I've already got.
Oh,
But when it comes
okay,
to
you mean
meeting
going
new
further
people
out.
and they're like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I work for the NHS. Like I won't go into the fact that I'm a musician because I think it's embarrassing that I don't want to feel like I'm boasting. Do you know what I mean?
disagree.
No, I get that a bit.
What?
Not because like, but from my perspective.
Oh, yeah, it's horrible talking about yourself.
Yeah. Well, I do it most weeks. on here.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't. My first port of call isn't. I do radio and I'm a presenter and all that. That's what it says on my Instagram stuff.
Yeah.
But day-to-day life, I'm a project manager, and that's what I go
But
to.
I think I think you are really good at promoting yourself to new people in the fact of, let's just say, I'm going to go to the Hotbox gig we did with Lucetta's, the gig we don't talk about.
That's where we met.
Yeah, the one in the field. And I can think of numerous other
That's a great gig.
gigs, things that you've been
Front row
to
seats.
that you haven't been playing.
Everyone had front row seats.
Yeah, I was going to say it. I'm so glad you did.
But no, you go to a lot of gigs that you're
Sorry,
not
Rob.
playing at and end up talking to a lot of people.
But that's because I love live music. And I love supporting my friends. Like, there's nothing that... Well, I shouldn't say there's nothing fills me with more joy. There are things that fill me with more joy, obviously, in my own music. But, like, second best is supporting and seeing other people doing what they're passionate about.
But you end up while you're there.
It's amazing.
It's
It
like-
fills
like
you with so much
social networking.
inspiration. Yeah, you do when you are there.
It's a networking event.
But even
for you.
like you, I was very much keeping myself to myself, and you had to introduce me to Matt, and you had to introduce me to the other band because I didn't want to go up and do it myself because I'm shy. Like in
I don't
real
get-
life.
I was going to
In
say.
real life, I'm shy. Like if you meet Louise, not Louise Parker.
Right. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Does that make
Yeah.
sense? My alter ego, like I was going to say Sasha Fierce, but more like Hannah Montana.
That gives you some. What were you going to say?
Do you have an alter ego?
No, I'm a bit boring. Me, I'm just me. I think that I don't change. I don't think I change very much from like radio Matt to project manager Matt, except for I don't know. I'm more creative in this space.
Do you not think this is
obviously.
more like an over-emphasized version of yourself?
Or you're just really comfortable with who you are.
Just look
And
to
that's
the-
amazing.
I looked at
Look
my
to-
dad to see.
look to your dad for approval.
Well, basically, yeah. I just wondered if I change a lot for it.
Maybe
I
your
don't
dad
think-
is your alter ego.
Dad is the only time he changed.
What?
Dad.
Oh, what? When I'm a dad, I am a dad. Well, I have to change then. I can't F and blind in front of the kids,
got to
can
be a
I?
grown up. Yeah. You
Dad,
can't
I
be a
want to
kid
do this.
anymore.
No, fuck off.
Well, not shelf. It's fucking shit. Put
No,
diode on.
there has been time.
Christmas film.
There has been times where you like do have to, as a parent, you have to catch yourself, right? So like, if I'm with my mates or if I'm with like I don't know you guys or whatever, or at work and someone's being a dick, you can say, "Don't be a dick."
Yeah.
When your 6-year-old son is being a dick, you can't call him that
Why not?
because he's 6.
So
You won't know what it means.
Yes, he does.
he's got to
Really?
he's got to learn somehow
What? Yeah, no.
that he's being a
He's
dick.
got to learn the concept of not being a dick.
Yeah.
But I can't use the term
Good backhand.
dick.
Would you not?
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
But I'm almost like on the side of wouldn't you prefer it came from you first of all than some like snotty little child at school, and
I
then you
think
could
the thing is-
take it like on the chin a little bit because he knows that you've said it to him.
My kids know where the boundaries are without me having to
Oh, yeah?
swear at them. But I think that the dog doesn't. The dog needs swearing at. But the kids know their
You
boundaries.
can say some stuff to a dog and the dog still wags its tail.
Yeah, no, mine's a bit stupid. She's pretty, but she's we laughing at. But she's stupid.
They
Like-
say that they don't fall too far from the tree with dogs and their owners. Do you know that? So either you're blaming the missus or it's you.
What are you doing?
I'm putting it out there. I'm going to put you into some hot water. What do you want to say here, Matt?
She won't watch.
How much stuff does the missus?
How much does she watch?
Yeah.
I think that when the first
Or listen
couple we did, when she's taken the dog out for a walk, she's listened to and stuff like that. But we do like an hour and a half at least a week. Like it's a big commitment for. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed, by the way. It's a big commitment for people to listen to every episode, isn't it?
Not even Matt's wife.
I know. I started to talk about it. I was like, I need more subscribers, but I'm just putting people off. So no, she doesn't listen to everything.
She might surprise you and listen to this one.
She might do, and then get in trouble for.
And you've
for
called
what
her pretty, but.
No, I
Pretty
didn't call her pretty. Don't you fucking come here, right?
You told me to be myself.
Yeah,
I'm trying really hard.
Yeah, go back to being Louise. No, the dog's good, but no, with my kids, they're good too. Fucking hell. Let's get off this.
What about your family? Turn that into music. Do they listen to everything you do? Like if you do a demo, will they listen to it straight through, or do they?
Yeah, up until about the age of, so I'm 29 now, but up until about the age of 26, every time I wrote a new song, I'd play it to my parents. Literally, I'd finish writing it and go down, because I still live with my parents, because no one can afford to move out these days.
No.
Not being a musician as well. And play it to them. It's only in recent years that I've stopped doing that and kind of kept it to myself and worked on it and then shown it to people. But they pre-save and pre-order every single that I put out, all of them, and they'll watch my live streams, even though I'm upstairs in the spare room. My parents will watch it downstairs in the lounge.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's very supportive.
It's really sweet.
Yeah.
They can't come to every single gig, obviously, but if it's local, they will make the effort to be there.
Yeah,
I love it. They're amazing.
How about friends? Is that same for
No,
friends?
my friends are shit.
People
People just got lives.
No.
People have got lives, especially at my age. You know, people have been married and things.
Yeah, who would do that?
Scary.
It's very difficult for like with this. I've tried to drag my friends into subscribing or doing whatever or coming to the gigs or whatever. But like you say, they've got lives. They don't care about this stuff. Like it's very difficult for them to be involved with everything we're doing. Especially like with me, I'm sort of like 100 ideas a minute.
Yeah.
So.
What I found. Sorry, go on.
I was say if I'm playing locally, they'll come. But obviously, I've got friends all over the UK because I went to university in Bath.
Right.
So I've got a lot of friends from like Southampton or like Northampton or Kent, and they're spread all over. But I know that if I'm going to say Northampton, I know they'll come, but they're not going to come to Brighton.
No.
You know,
You were recently in Brighton, right?
Yeah, Sunday I played my first gig in Brighton.
How was that?
Oh, so good. It was so amazing. It was Brighton Pride. No one told me. I only found out about 5 days before the gig it was Brighton Pride.
It's like the capital of Pride, isn't it?
Yeah, it was insane. But being that the gig was on the Sunday, it was a lot more chill.
Right.
I think the actual like the streets in the area was a lot more chill because people start on like Thursdays, you know, treat themselves to a bag of cocaine, and by Sundays they're completely burnt out. Do you know what I'm saying? So
no, I don't.
It was
no, not a clue. Thankfully,
it was you know, it was great. I had such a good time, and
Good.
I can't wait to go back.
I had my stag do
I
in
wasn't
Brighton.
there on Thursday.
Really?
I'm just putting it out there. I didn't get there till Saturday. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I had my stag do in Brighton. I was in bed by 10:30.
was you really?
I got so drunk.
I'm proud of you.
I'm so drunk, right? My friends, so most of my friends are quite sensible. Most of them, they'll stitch you up and they'll give you shit for stuff, but they're pretty sensible generally. Some of my other friends aren't, and
you merged the groups.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
pretty much. We had extended groups, but basically, two of my friends turned up with super soakers, one full of gin and the other one full of whiskey. And they just come up to me and squirt me in the face.
Oh boy,
friends.
I bet you liked that.
Yeah.
And then they got me like a dirty pint as well that was just absolutely horrific. It was just, I mean, I was not in a good way.
Did they put you to bed and then carry on without you?
No, so I pretty much run away because I was just that drunk. And then my brother-in-law essentially put me to bed and then went out for a Chinese. And the rest of them just stayed out until God knows when. But yeah, that was my experience at Brighton.
I mean, that's kind of, I'm a lightweight when it comes, I don't drink. We were having this conversation. I don't really drink, not anymore, because I went to university and I did my 3 years of being an alcoholic. But even if when I do drink now, I'm like 3 drinks and I'm wasted. Like going to bed at 10:30 is my idea of heaven. I am a day drinker through and through.
Oh no, I definitely prefer day drinking these
overnight
days.
drinking.
Do like a good day drink.
Nice little barbecue.
Yeah.
Nice little cider, little sunshine. Oh. Love it. In
There we
bed
go.
by 10 p.m.
Do you know what? I haven't drunk properly in quite a while because I went. So my mate who was come up with the Super Soakers, it was his. Although he got married a little while ago, we had his wedding stag do because we couldn't do the stag do because of COVID and whatnot.
Okay.
So we went to the cricket in Chelmsford, and then we went out in Chelmsford, and I think we ended up in.
stag do? You went to see the cricket?
I know.
Was it like a full game, like a
No, it was like
40 or
it was
20?
2020.
I was going to say. And then we had teas.
we had
in-
cucumber
after 4 hours,
sandwiches.
I'm saying that sounds like a great stag do. You can take so
So
much. No, you can take so
boring.
much alcohol into the cricket,
Right.
can't you?
So I got we were drinking like literally just pint, but it wasn't like shots or anything. I weren't mad like that, but we did drink like a lot, right? So
Yeah.
we literally, me and a mate of mine met up at like 1 o'clock, went to Nando's, and then we went to O'Connor's, right?
To
What?
line the stomach. Before all that
Obviously.
alcohol. Chicken.
Obviously, no, it wasn't chicken. It
was beans.
no. It was like a pea protein,
Vegetarian.
chickeny burger thing.
Oh, well, is it called the summertime burger or the sunset burger or something like this? And it's
It was
terrible and it falls apart in your hands.
It was the
and it makes me
tequila
sad.
sunset burger.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes great. I mean, it's a really good burger and everyone should go listen to it now.
It was I didn't rate it, but we went there anyway. And
You
then
want to get the
went
wrap? You want to get the bean wrap?
I should have got that. But we went there, and then I just basically just excessive drinking all day. I think I got home at like 11, but my hangover the next day, I haven't really drunk since.
You do get them from a day drinking. Like the
That
hangovers are
was
worse.
so bad.
Yeah.
Especially if you're dehydrated. If it's a nice day out.
Yeah.
the
Yeah, it
sun
was
is
really sunny.
beating.
So I think when you night drink, you hit it hard because you know you've got
For about like a short time.
you know you've only got a small window to get it done. But day drink, you're like 4 o'clock. I got
Yeah.
till at least 12 tonight. You know you
12?
you
12
know
is not
you've got-
day drinking. Day
No, but
drinking ends at 6 p.m.
Oh, does it?
Please. When does day turn into night? When does it go from like good day to like good evening or good night?
7. No, 6.
6, 7
It's
o'clock.
6.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
So 6 p.m. is day drinking.
maybe you shouldn't be day drinking if you're going. I got to stop at 6 o'clock.
Oh no, I'm not
Just
saying I've
keep
got to
going.
stop, but
When does day drinking start?
well,
Anytime after 11.
it's 5 o'clock somewhere exactly.
So somewhere after the morning.
Brunch.
Brunch.
Little Prosecco
Bonus
brunch, you know?
brunch. Then
Should we go and
Yeah,
do? Should we go and do a prosecco brunch?
100%.
I don't think I could hack it.
No.
No.
You're the youngest out of us all.
Prosecco
Yeah.
just
How old are you?
take a guess.
26.
No.
Younger.
Do you know then?
I do.
23.
No.
I ain't giving you clues.
24.
No.
Just tell me then.
No, I guess.
I'm not doing 5 minutes of me guessing your age.
I mean, there's only like a small.
I'm really enjoying this though, so carry on.
25.
No.
7.
No.
Right, Louise. So,
Come on, how have you not got it yet?
I don't know what I've said.
Well, you said 23, 24,
23, 24, 25,
25,
26.
26 and 7.
27.
No, you
22.
just said 7.
I'm 27.
Oh, fucking hell.
You should have carried on.
That was quality podcast content from Unsigned. I was going to ask you when we were talking about the first single I heard of yours, or you submitted to me. What was
yeah.
what was the big change from that, which was essentially a ballad, right,
Yeah.
into country, into pop? Is it every track sort of different, or do you just
What I fancy.
what you fancy?
Honestly, there is I wish there was some sort of skillful artistry behind this that I could go in and be like, oh, it's this reason, and but it's not. It's
Just
just
where
what I'm
the song takes
feeling.
you.
Yeah. I started off as like an acoustic pop artist, and it's only when I lived and moved to Nashville that I fell in love with that genre,
Yeah.
and I just started writing country naturally.
When
But,
was that then? When
that
did you move
was-
to Nashville?
Moved to Nashville let me think. Well, I did my first North American tour in 2014. I think I moved to Nashville in like 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was till it was like 2017. It was like across that October to April period. And then I moved to Austin in 2019 because it was just before COVID.
Right.
Why weren't you there?
Is that why you came back then? Was because of COVID?
No,
or
no.
was it
I had
just-
a 6-month visa,
Oh, okay.
so I could only stay out there for 6 months at a time.
Right.
And it happened that my 6 months ended in December of 2019. So I
Right.
came home for Christmas,
And then bang.
got a job at the hospital, and then spent 2 years regretting
never
it. Yeah, I've never left. Yeah, madness, isn't it?
Do you think you would have gone back?
No,
Is that
not for me.
Is that side of things finished now for you?
like I love it, and I'm going back to Nashville this year for like a holiday.
Right.
So I've got friends out there, and we're all turning 30, and it's fun. And I'd definitely go out there and do writes and recording and music stuff like this, and obviously touring and gigging, and it's all good fun. But I couldn't live there again. It's the lifestyle, what you're used to in the UK,
Yeah,
it's
no, I get that.
completely different. You think it's going to be the dream, and it's not.
No, that's like when I lived in Malta.
Yeah.
The same rules apply. You think it is this.
That you're going to love it, and it's
That
gonna be like you're on
life
holiday for
life on a postcard kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Right.
And it's just culture.
Yeah.
Their way of life, the
Yeah.
Maltese way of life, it's not what you're used to back here.
What was the biggest change then? Because America, I mean, I've been on holiday to America. I've not been to Malta, but why are you laughing?
Because
What was-
there's something so specific that I'm about to say, and you're
Go
going
on.
to look at me like I'm such a weirdo. They don't have orange squash, as in the beverage.
Oh, I don't like it.
You don't like orange squash?
Oh, there we go then.
Well,
Get back out there.
go to America then. Their chocolate is wank.
Oh yeah, no, that isn't. no, I
Like
don't
even their
chocolate.
Cadbury's, it's made by Hershey's, so it's not Cadbury's, which
Oh, really?
upsets me. Yeah, so it doesn't taste like Cadbury's. Their public transport is horrific, so you have to drive, and they all drive like nutters. Where are the roundabouts? They don't have roundabouts. Look, you get me into a rant now.
I like
they've,
it.
They've got what I call Mexican standoffs, which is basically where, like, you know, 4 ways. They all pull up, and you're all supposed to stop, and whoever got there first goes first.
Yeah.
No one stops. No one lets them go first. It's
Wow.
absolute madness. I don't like it. And then obviously you can turn like on a red light.
Yeah, you can turn right,
Left, right,
left, no right.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Because they're on
One
the
way.
wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
They can turn left, right. Yeah, no.
Just it's so. But the thing is, you grow up there,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
learn that, and it's normal to you. But when you don't grow up there, all of a sudden it's a culture shock.
Yeah.
And it made me realise how much I adore my friends and family. Like I thought leaving them would be easy. No offence, because I know my parents will listen to this. But I thought that it was going to be the dream. And I got out there and I was like, actually, I really miss my mum and dad
Yeah.
and my sisters and like home comforts, orange squash.
Orange squash. Of all the things,
I know, I'm sorry.
of all the things to miss, what was different? What was the most thing? Do they siesta in Malta?
Fucking should do. They need to. It's really hot. No, they don't. I needed it. The biggest thing for me was very similar to what you said about friends and family. You don't realise, even though you're not seeing them, it's strange. Then
Yeah.
no, you've got options. So I can go to the pub. They're there.
Yeah.
The heat was something that affected me. Food.
Luckily, we have the
Yeah.
heat here now.
Yeah, I know. Euros. Did like the
Fucking
Euros.
mad.
I thought you liked the heat though, because you don't like the cold at Christmas, or you're just never
this
happy
was
with
too hot.
weather.
It was like know what we had last couple of weeks ago and this
Yeah.
week. It was like this that we had that for 3 months.
Explain
Yeah.
your perfect day,
I'm just in bed. No.
weather-wise.
Weather-wise. Weather-wise.
You know what? Let's talk about your bed. Why not?
That's
what the fans want.
It's what the people want to know.
I don't think it is.
No. Don't know who's listening. My perfect weather would be just jeans and a hoodie. I'm not too hot, not too cold.
I knew you were going to say not too hot, not too cold.
Or if I get too hot, I sweat.
Goldilocks.
I don't mind getting cold if I
Yes.
got a hoodie on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like it. I sweat too easily. That's my issue.
Just sounds like a you problem though.
It is, yeah. Yeah, the people living in the Med, they're laughing. They're used to it.
Yeah.
Old white British guy from over here.
You're not that. You're not old.
He's only like 7.
Yeah, seven.
apparently, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I went weird with it because I couldn't figure it out. I was thinking
7.
he's getting younger and younger, but he doesn't look it. So what's going on?
Benjamin Button. That's what that is.
We could play the dangerous game of guessing Matt's age.
Oh, 32.
No.
5.
Yeah.
There you go.
Done.
Done. Anyone else?
I was expecting you to go older and like offend him.
I'm not offended. That's just my age. I can't be offended with my age. If he said 40,
Yes, I thought you were going to go like 50 or 60 and like start high.
No.
fuck off.
We've discussed so much music with the
Oh yeah, we
Ariston,
haven't done any
Great
music.
Leslie, admissions, Heidi. So much music has been discussed.
I've got one. Talking of gigs, I was looking through because we're doing an event at Hotbox as
Yeah.
Unsigned and Future Hits. You're doing one in October.
I am, October 14th. It is my debut headline band show at Hometown.
That's cool.
Because we played London, we've done Hartford, and I just wanted to bring it home and have a good time. And I've always wanted to do a band headline show. How exciting is that?
How do you find your band then?
So it's made up of like friends that I've managed to guilt trip into playing with me.
Are you playing bass?
No, I'm not. No.
We had a conversation about it though.
Well, it's been discussed at some points.
I'm just getting more material on him that I can use to.
It will be
use
a
against him.
watch this space potentially.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Collab.
But yeah, So my drummer, I've known since I was like 16, 17.
Right.
And we just met through the music scene. I've just been friends for a long time. So I always knew, because I only really work with people I trust.
Yeah.
I don't trust very easy. I'm very skeptical. I blame the music industry for that. So he was always going to be my drummer because I've known him for such a long time. And then I made like a new best friend immediately, like this time last year, who plays keys for me.
Nice.
And he's like the male version of me.
I bet that's intense.
It's intense and I love it. We just like take the piss out of each other all day, every day. Like I can't go a day without talking to him.
Nice.
He's like one of my besties. It's nice. So he plays keys for me. It's just the three of us at the moment until I get Robin on bass.
Just a busy guy. I haven't got time for it at the moment.
You've done nothing this week.
Look, his perfect days in bed, all right?
It's only Tuesday.
No, you dickhead. In the last week, you climbed the O2.
Yeah, I had a full day Friday, a busy Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Footballing.
No.
I don't want to talk about the football.
No, me neither. No, didn't watch any football.
What do you mean, didn't watch any football?
I didn't watch it.
Didn't you?
No, I was up the O2.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you not get a signal up there?
It turns out checking the football score when you're at the top of the O2 and realising Liverpool they've just gone into the lead is not acceptable with the other half.
I saw a TikTok or a reel or whatever of there was a man and wife walking down the aisle after they'd just been married, and one of the guests turns round to him and goes, "Mate, they lost," and you could just see his face go from.
Really? Even if you were upset, you've got to hide that.
You got to hide that on your wedding day.
You've got to shrug it
Why
off.
tell him on his wedding day as
Oh,
well?
it'd be funny though, wouldn't it?
It would be funny.
You are that kind of friend that would.
Oh yeah. Well,
He's always right. The first time I met Rob, right, was at the same festival I met you, and he was sitting there watching was it the FA Cup?
it was the semi-final of Liverpool City, in the FA Cup.
Right. Okay.
At the festival?
I was,
Sitting there, like,
no, we got there early doors. To be fair, that when I
Yeah.
was watching it, it was early doors.
yeah, it was. Yeah.
And yeah, I obviously had to be there, so I couldn't be at home watching it.
Yeah.
With Dad or anything.
You could have caught up later.
No, that doesn't count. With
It's
football,
unacceptable.
does it? No.
We've been recording a podcast here, and he's had to watch the match just before we press go. That was the Champions League.
That was good night. No, I think
that was the semi-final as well.
It was, yeah. No, with that one, I think Liverpool won, didn't they? And I think you were sat behind me.
Yeah.
I kind of just by myself, punched the air.
I think you had Max with you, didn't you?
I don't think he really give a shit. He was
Oh,
like
right,
a couple of
okay.
meters in front, like watching the band.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, that's where we all met.
There we go.
There we go. So
Long
we-
time
Best
ago.
festival ever.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off air. We are going to have a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to do your dream gig. All right?
Oh.
So we'll go through who you want there, where it is,
Okay.
stuff that would be on your rider, etc., etc.
And discuss music.
And we will discuss
we
some
will go
music.
through some music as well.
I'd put a $5 on it that we don't.
No, we will. We will.
We will now. I'm not spending money. Right. We'll see you in section 3. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Unsigned podcast. Hopefully you're enjoying the episode this week, but I wanted to talk to you about our Patreon. It's basically a subscription service that puts money back into Unsigned, if that's the podcast, a radio show, whatever. It helps us generate a bit of an income to support these unsigned artists and to run events and also do this podcast every week. So if you want to support the podcast and support the Unsigned music brand, you can go to Patreon, patreon.com/Unsigned Music UK, and you can sign up for just £1 a month. What can you get for that price? Anyway, let's get back to the episode.
The Unsigned Podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome back to section 3 of the Unsigned podcast. We are with Rob Jackson, Louise Parker, producer Ian's here as well, and we need to talk a bit more about music because we've just been tangenting. Is that a word?
Going on a
We've
tangent.
been on tangents.
We've been on them. So, you've released a few tracks. Have you got one coming out soon?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us about that.
So September 9th, but it is available to pre-order and pre-save everywhere now. It's called Bring It On, open bracket, Set Me Free, close bracket. Always
One of
wanted a
those.
bracketed
One of those.
song.
That's a long title.
Always wanted a bracketed song. It's like, I don't know if you've got this, but I've got like a music bucket list of things that I want to, music, like make a music video, and
I've seen your goals that you've set. and
that's just for
you'd
this year.
Oh, right.
That's just for this year.
Oh,
yeah.
so-
But like the music bucket list is just something like release an album, which obviously I did, and and have a fade out in a song. We're having this in the car,
We
so this
discussed
song
this
has got a
on the way
fade
here.
out
Yep.
in
Right.
it, and I'm super excited about it. And then Rob told me it was lazy musicianship.
No.
Yes, you did.
You just cut
No,
out
no,
like
no, no,
You
no.
didn't swear in it as well, did you? Because then he would have gone mad at you.
No.
I have got a song with a swear in it.
The conversation we had was fade outs in songs are good. The scientific reason is if you've got a chorus, it just loops and fades out. The
Yeah.
brain thinks, I want to hear that again.
But then what did you say?
Just fucking write an ending.
But that is the ending.
No,
the
you
ending
just-
is
you
that it
just
fades
looped-
out.
You just looped it and faded out.
Yeah,
Stick an
so you
ending on
said it was lazy, and then I said to you, oh, well, I said to him, well, maybe you've done music as long as I have and released as many songs, you find like small excitement in things. And you said to me, what did you say? Oh, you're getting lazy.
You're getting lazy. And then we sat in silence for the 406 all the way here.
See what happens when we try to talk about music.
Right, music. Where was it? Where was the song recorded?
Sorry, I didn't realise that was the question. We're jumping straight back in there. So I recorded
That's what
it
it's like.
in
Yeah.
Walton-on-the-Naze, which is where I record like almost all of my tracks.
What a place
with
to record it.
Paul.
Love Walton.
Yeah.
I know, I like being by the sea.
Yeah,
I am
do.
a water baby. Love it. Anything to do with water makes me feel amazing. Although my biggest phobia is crabs.
In the sea.
In the sea.
It'd scare me.
They've got beady little eyes and they walk sideways with these pincers. What is the love about them?
Spiders are worse. Spiders are worse than
My rule
crabs.
is anything with anything with more than 4 legs
Oh, okay.
is not for me.
No.
It's fair
Crabs
enough.
are fine.
They've got 6. Haven't they got 6 legs?
You got to pick them up from behind.
I don't want to pick them up at all. I was in the Southend Sea recently and I was sat down and I was enjoying myself like a child, and then one literally crawled past me. It was like the size of a 2p. It was tiny, but I shat myself so much and ran up the pebble beach that I slit open the bottom of my foot,
Oh, God.
and it took ages to heal. It's an awkward
That was
place.
a slight... crabs are all right. What, is that your biggest fear?
That is my biggest
Seriously?
phobia is crabs. And my star sign, I'm a
Pisces.
Cancerian.
Oh,
What?
Pisces, isn't that?
So that
fish.
was
No,
such
Cancerian is crab.
Oh, I got it wrong.
So I'm a
I'm a
July
Gemini.
baby. That's because you're bipolar.
Yeah. it's probably a fair assumption.
Okay. What star sign are you?
I don't even know.
I'm really working for my fibre here.
What's October?
What's October? Oh, Isaac's
It depends.
October.
It depends which part of October you're in, because it could be if you're early part of October, it's Virgo.
Yep.
If it's end, I think it is. What's our fact checker? You see, you're a fact checker. Is it
He's a what?
fact checker?
It's our fat checker. That's what I was.
I want to
fine.
say Scorpio.
I'm October.
Scorpio.
1st October. So,
You're when? 1st of October?
yeah.
Okay.
I think
That's early
think
October.
You might be. No.
Scorpio sounds about right. That sounds good.
Are they moody?
Yeah, I do. Fucking-
Scorpions are moody.
Yeah. Little bitches.
And this started. Let me refresh everyone's memory. We asked where she recorded her track.
We didn't even get to name drop the producer, the studio.
I did. I said Paul. Paul from Waybreak Studios. You just
Oh,
weren't
okay,
listening.
fine.
There we go.
You were
Okay.
talking about something else. It's not my fault you're tangenting.
How long have you known Paul for? Let's go down.
Oh my
that
goodness, since I was 16.
road. Okay.
So my college also had a university attached to it, and he was in the first year of university when I was in my first year of college, both doing music.
Oh, cool.
And so we met, I think I was just like one of those little annoying kids that was always playing guitar in the cafe, you know, or out on the green or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I just like gone up to him and started talking to him because I used to be really confident
Yep.
and ballsy.
Why do you think that's changed in the last 10 years or whatever?
Oh, because life just keeps shitting on you, doesn't it?
It does, but then I think that's, you get through those moments, don't you?
Yeah.
And then it's a case of well, fuck that, I'm stronger for it, let's crack on.
Yeah.
I don't think you've got anything to be hold yourself back over.
I don't know. I'm just very self-conscious. I've
Okay.
lost a lot of self-esteem in the past year and a
Right.
half. I've been through some things, guys. I've seen things.
It's been to Vietnam.
Well, it's okay to feel shit.
It is okay to feel shit. It's a great t-shirt.
So Happy in Town, shout out again.
Is that what it stands for?
So Happy in Town is the charity, and it's a t-shirt from the charity. They do a lot of work with My Black Dog and mental health charities.
Fascinating.
There you go, see?
Did we find out what the star sign was? Virgo.
Thank you.
No, Libra.
What?
There we go. No, it's Libra. It's Libra. That sounds
Do you know
right.
what?
Fact
Libra.
checker is
we
terrible.
need to give you a mic because they can't hear. So he went from, what was it?
Virgo.
Virgo
To a Libra.
Libra.
to Libra.
Libra sounds good.
What is Libra?
Don't know.
Wrestlers, isn't they?
Is it?
Wrestlers. Did you say wrestlers?
Could be.
I don't know. So
Sorry.
anyway, so
Yes, I think I've had a couple of knocks and my self-esteem, but I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. I've done my therapy and I've done my counselling. I got a certificate in self-esteem.
Well done.
Thank you very much. So, but it's just one of those things you've got to put it in practice. It's all about experience, isn't it?
Yeah,
and keeping
100%.
on top of it.
Yeah.
And, you do get knocked back and then you've got to go to the start again and water your flower, because mental health is all pictures of flower. And you're killing it like with weed killer.
I've not heard of it in that context before.
I can share you my slides if you'd like.
You can, yeah. Do we get certificates too?
Oh, if you do the homework.
Okay, cool.
I do 9 weeks. 9-week course was.
I've done CBT before, where it's a lot about trying to put everything into sort of lists and trying to figure out what you need to do and when, and spider graphs and all that sort of stuff. And again, it is putting it all into practice rather than just listening to the counsellor talk at you and then that. So it is. I still do that now though. If like my head, I mean, Rob Wherry has to put up with a lot of ideas that I have. We literally voice note. You get 5 minute, I think, voice note we send to each other. It's quite long voice notes. But that is literally just me trying to get it out of my head.
Yeah.
And it's like spider charts and stuff like that really help that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're putting stuff into practice that you've gone through counselling or anything like that.
Writing it down is hugely useful.
Just getting out of you, isn't it?
That's why I'm a songwriter.
Exactly. I was going to say, that's probably why you're a songwriter and find it a very therapeutic process when you're writing.
I do. But then obviously when you're going through something, sometimes I find that when I'm in the thick of it, I can't write. Because you're too close to the subject.
Yeah.
Which sounds crazy, but sometimes I need to take a step back and write in like the third person, like I'm writing for someone else who's going through it, because it's too real. It's too real, Roy. Do you watch IT Crowd?
No.
Oh. I think, but that's fair enough though, isn't it? If you're trying to deal with it, also very helps to deal with those feelings as well. But when I'm going for it, like I said to Dan, well, Rob heard it last week as well. I was having a bit of a crap week last week. There was no reason for it. I couldn't think of I couldn't pinpoint anything. I actually had quite a nice like family time last week. I don't know why I'm over here. Lots of family.
This is where your
time.
family lives.
They're over there. They're in Essex. That's Essex. And lots of family time. So everything was all good from that perspective. But it's just one of those times. It's just like felt the way I explained it to producer Ian, Dad, was that it sort of felt like someone was taking my energy or whatever out of me to use it somewhere else or something like that. I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't deflated. Yeah, just weren't all here.
Overworked. Not as a project manager overworked, as in trying to do everything. Overworked.
Yeah, maybe. But
like 10 ideas, really good ideas, trying to get them all done at once.
Yeah, I've actually set myself back to the sort of CBT part of it, set myself like daily tasks for that. So it's a case of the problem I've got is I let ideas run away with me, as you know, and I sort of do go all guns blazing into everything. Oh, do you know what would be a really good idea? We could actually run like our own station and like, guys, guess what I've done? Do you know what I mean? Or we could play Emerging Artists 24/7. That'd be a great idea. And it is a great idea and it's going very well, but it's a lot of obviously stuff that goes into it. But yeah,
please subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, listen to it, futurehits.co.uk.
Share it
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is, I think the mental health side of it, like, yeah, you're going to get knocks, you're going to get pushbacks, but, you know, you're not starting, like you said, you're starting from the beginning again. You're not, because you've already got all those foundations there. So when you do get knocked, it's not down to the bottom again, is it? You're taking that little step each time. No? To the bottom it is. That's fine. We can go.
Depends on the knock, on the
course,
situation.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. How do we get here again?
We're talking about Walton on the Naze.
Lovely beaches.
It's where your soul
Much
goes
better
die.
beaches in Southend. Do you know what? I will tell you about this now. So we were talking about my family like last week, and you've asked me what I'd done. I told you something pissed me off, and I didn't get onto it.
I know what pissed you off.
What?
I can't say it on here.
Oh no, it wasn't that.
Oh,
it was the.
Now I want to know.
It was the beaches. So I know that Southend.
Do not get in the water at Southend.
I'm always in the water at Southend.
No, don't.
Where though? Where?
All over Southend.
Anywhere. That
Wherever
stretch.
I can
so
be.
the other side of the river there is
like a power plant, isn't it?
No, so they take is where they have the sewage boats. So the sewage boats take on the sewage. They can take it so far. You're going to tell me if I'm right or wrong. I think no. Oh, okay. It's what my granddad told me. Yeah, fact check that. But the sewage boats, I've been told, take the sewage from the other side of the river out so far into the sea,
right?
Dump it,
come
back in. If you catch it at the wrong point with a tide, you're swimming in it all.
Oh, that's why it was so warm when I went in last.
Yeah. No, that is a genuine thing. Do not swim at Southend.
Right, I have
any of that stretch.
I haven't really. I haven't actually. I don't think, but I wouldn't. Okay, well, you're all right, though, aren't you? But what I was going to say, what annoyed me is like people leaving their shit all over the place in Southend. It's fucking disgusting. Pick your litter up, for Christ's sake. What's wrong with you? Like, and my daughter turned around to me. She went, "Yeah, but Dad, that bin's full." I went, "That bin's full. That one isn't, and they can take it fucking home with them if they need to."
Without the swear words.
Oh, you really.
Oh yeah, good point.
It really gets under your skin.
It really wound me up because basically the reason it wound me up is because we went there Sunday night. Kids went in Adventure Island for a bit. So did I. Didn't just leave them there. And then we come out.
Hit the gate.
And then we come out. And then I was like, and Charlotte said to him, "Oh, you can go play on the beach for a little bit if you want. Like, nice idea. Go and like build some sandcastles, do whatever, right?" Went on there. It's just like litter everywhere. And I was like, I don't want my kids playing.
Because humans are disgusting.
They just, the general public are dirty.
Just anyone. just humans are the worst.
It just winds me up. It's just like, if you're going to, I would never do that. I wouldn't go to a park and have a picnic and leave shit everywhere. Like, what's fucking wrong with you?
So,
anyway.
Obviously, I was in Brighton. It was Pride over the weekend. It's a busy time. A lot of people were eating food and doing what you do, like day to day. And the bins were, as you said, like overflowing. But rather than just like chucking it on the floor next to it, I went into a pub and I was like, "Have you got a bin in here so I can put this in? Because there's nowhere to put it." And they took it off me.
Yeah.
Put it in the bin for me.
The right way to do things.
Yeah, it just made sense. Or I would have taken it with me and put it in a bag and then just like got rid of it when I got home.
Rule 1 of life, don't be a dick. There you go.
Yeah.
Well done. Rule 2.
Look where you're going.
Rule 3.
Talk about music with the artists.
But every time you do that, it goes off on a fucking tangent.
It's like I've got a fiver riding on this, Matt.
I forgot about that.
Tell us about the recording process.
Okay, so
everything.
Of Bring It On, of my new single.
Any track that you do.
Okay.
Well, actually, we'll go for the new one then.
Yeah, we'll go for the new one. So I wrote this one by myself. It was one of those really quick ones. I think I wrote it in like 10, 15 minutes. Just, just let it all out. I then took it to Paul in Walton, Wave Break Studios, and he loved the song. He loves everything I do. He's so good. He's such a good friend. But there's sometimes you just connect with things differently.
Yeah.
And he'd kind of challenged me. Last time I'd been at the studio, he challenged me to write something that would have a shuffle drum beat because he is a drummer by like his first instrument. Yeah. And so I did. So this is what I wrote with the shuffle drum beat kind of in mind. And so we put that on with a real snare because if you're going to do a shuffle drum beat, you're going to do it with a real snare,
and
aren't
for
you?
those that don't know how a shuffle drum beat sounds?
Like a cha-cha-cha, like a train, isn't it?
There we go.
Would you want to do
I
it?
had no idea. That was
I'm glad you asked the question because I'm sitting here going, I'm going to need someone to do a beat on the tape.
It was more a question for me.
It's like a cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Oh, okay.
On the snare.
That to me just sounds like a Jake Bugg kind of.
Well, it's very country.
Yeah.
It's a very country kind of drum beat. But this is what I'm calling farm emo because it is very emo.
Femo.
Femo. Hashtag Femo. It's on my Instagram profile because you guys told me to add it.
Did we?
I like taking jokes too far. And then we just added loads of like heavy electric guitars and bass. And it's just something comes together so quickly. I think we did it all in one day. So one session, it was more or less done. And then I kind of carried it over for a couple of sessions, just doing like odd half an hours here and there, just to make sure like touches. And then the last time I went in the studio, we added a thunderstorm and rain sound to the track.
Nice.
Oh, because I'm so dramatic.
Did you do demos for him, or do you just play the track to him acoustically live?
Just play it to him live acoustically. I'm like, this is the track.
Here's what we're doing.
It usually says it should be a bit faster. So we record it a bit faster.
Yeah.
And then we just get on with it. It's the thing because I've known him for such a long time and I knew him as a friend before we ever did any recording together. We were friends for like 3-4 years before we ever recorded anything together. So we're friends first. So I trust him like down to the ground with everything I do.
If you, I think this is what we touched on with the Ariston last week. If you go in there with a song that is A, B, C, and he goes, actually, I want A, C, B, will you just do what he says, or do you argue with him, or it's how you want it?
They're my babies.
Okay.
Like, it's like having a child and then him saying, let's give it only one eye.
I don't think that's a decision you can make in the birthing process.
No, that's
Okay, well, you know what I'm trying to say here? It is my babies. Like, he gives me suggestions, but I've never written a song that he's turned around and said to me, actually, I think it should be.
Change it up a little bit.
Because he respects me, and I'm right.
There we go.
Oh, fucking hell.
We're back to Matt's family again.
No, we're not.
On the table.
I'm a pointer. I accentuate what I'm saying.
Sorry.
So,
what were you going to say?
I don't know now, do I? Because you put me off course. I was going to ask you something about the recording process, and now I've lost it.
Go on. Something music.
something music. Should we do the dream gig and then we can?
Yeah, no,
should we
that's
do
good, yeah.
that? Let's do our dream gig or your dream gig. So in this, we ask you where you'd like, who you'd like on the bill, where you would like to do it, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So the first thing we're going to ask you is, where would be your venue or the festival that you would like to have your dream gig?
That's such a big question, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And we set it in stone, and you set it for goals for the no.
For the rest of your life, and when you've reached
I know you're
it.
a goal setter, so you
I
like,
love a goal.
Yeah. So what venue would be top of your goal list?
I'm going to say O2 Arena because it's where I
'Cause you
first saw
climbed it.
my.
There
Well,
you go, relevant.
yes, because it's where I first saw my first like big gig was the O2 and it's Paramore. Before you guys asked me,
Wow.
with the original lineup with the brothers
Mm-hmm.
on their last tour, so it'd probably be O2. It's
What was her
also
name? What was her name?
Hayley Williams.
Ah.
It still is her name.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot what it was. I know she hadn't like transitioned or anything. I just wasn't sure what her name was.
Harry Williams.
Might have been. Yeah, no, she was like, yeah, she's cool.
She still is cool. You should listen to her music
Fucking
now.
hell.
The Paramore's still releasing music. They're just not with the brothers.
Right,
no,
okay.
no, they are. They're back in the studio
they?
as a full lineup writing again.
With the brothers again.
Believe so, yeah.
God, this is big news.
I thought it was big news a while ago.
Yeah,
not?
well, as if I got time to keep up with it.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
So the O2 was
O2.
your selection.
Yeah,
great.
we're going to
Right.
climb it first of all.
Going to climb it
And
first.
then-
I said that to Georgia when we was at the top of it. I was like, if I ever did and played the O2, I'd want to do this beforehand, like during the day.
Again.
Yeah, it's like the sound check. Imagine I going, play the venue, stood on top of it first.
It's good to warm up as in a little
Yeah.
bit. They say that gentle exercise before performing is actually really, really good for you because it kind of gets you psyched physically as well as like, vocally and mentally.
Yeah.
Or don't eat chocolate biscuits.
Don't eat dairy 4 hours before I sing
Why?
because it's not great for your voice, especially things like chocolate. It gets like stuck and
You gotta
congealed
savour a
in
biscuit.
your throat. Yeah, save me a biscuit. Thanks, fact checker.
What's next on the
That
gig?
sounds horrible, isn't it? No, not fact.
Oh, right.
Fact checker. Right, so we've got 3 artists. You're one of them. You have to feature somewhere on the bill. You've got your headliner, your main support, and your opener. Where do you feature on the bill, and who else is going to be at your dream gig at the O2?
If I'm playing the O2, I'm headlining,
There you go.
obviously, with my band.
Who's your main support or your opener?
Can I have Shania Twain?
Yes.
Thank you. I'd like Shania Twain.
Mm-hmm.
And where's she fitting on the bill? Main support or opening?
She's probably opening.
She'd get everyone going.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Like one chord of the "Let's Go Girls" and everyone's would just.
That's how we
In.
get ourselves going, isn't it?
do, yeah.
That's how we
One
start
chord.
every podcast.
You're joking, but at the same time, I'm admiring you guys as like idols. I'm like, I love you so much.
It's on your button, isn't it?
No,
Just
I'm
like-
gonna- I'll
that
get
is
it.
what you need to get on
I'll
your
get on-
button.
Next time you're in,
Yeah.
try and find it.
Yes.
Who? So she's opening. Who's your
She's-
main support?
That's such a tough question, and I feel like I'm going to hurt people's feelings if I don't choose them.
Anyone. You can have anyone you like, dead or alive.
Yeah, dead
Don't
or
give
alive.
me dead
or,
or alive. At least just let me have alive.
well, it's up to you. It's your
Yeah,
dream
but
gig.
I'm
You can
not
choose
very
who
good
you
at
want.
decisions. Really indecisive.
Well, you.
This is how I go through life with my
Yeah.
low self-esteem. Okay, Taylor Swift.
Very good.
It's a good
Main
lineup.
support. Yeah.
Would you guys come?
I'll come
Taylor-
watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor's there. No, I'm joking.
Thanks, guys. One day I'll get you at my gigs. After
You haven't
asking
played-
many times.
You
Oh
have
God,
never
when am I
asked
not
me.
playing?
You
Yeah,
haven't
but
asked
I
me.
just expect you to see it.
Yeah,
You're,
well,
you're a
come.
man about the town.
Wickford.
Okay, October 14th. October 14th.
Okay, fine.
You guys better be there.
Of
I've
course.
said I'm coming already.
Is it in diary?
It will be. It's on my website. On our website.
Yeah, I've seen it as well. No, we've had this conversation already.
We have.
At the gig, I said I'd be there.
Yeah, you did.
There you
Until
go.
you show up, I won't believe it.
No, I'll be there.
I want a photo
What
evidence.
day is it?
It's a Friday. The 14th.
Oh, actually,
I'll give it a rest. No, you're not.
I'm going to see Newton Faulkner the day after.
Oh, Newton Faulkner.
I am buzzing to
That's
see
a
Newton
throwback.
Faulkner on the Saturday the 15th.
Love
Sorry,
it.
that's a really
And
tangent.
built by robots.
struggling with that one.
Yes.
Newton Faulkner.
You don't know who he
Why?
is?
I know who he is.
Oh, right.
I just want to give me a wash. He looks like a musician that needs a good wash.
Name me a musician, a good one that doesn't look that way.
Taylor Swift.
No, that's fair. Okay,
Shania Twain.
a man musician that doesn't look that way.
Freddie Mercury.
Well, he probably needs to wash now.
Jesus, Matt.
He's dead.
I
Sorry
think that
to
was
break
the
the
joke.
news to you.
Oh, you know.
Thank you for explaining your joke.
That's what I do.
Dream gig.
Dream gig. Yeah, I'm
With
getting
Matt's
onto,
family.
I'm getting on to. No. Getting on to the next point. Now, you don't have to divulge. Think of a different one for this, because I know obviously we're doing acoustic tracks after this. What would be your cover track? If it's going to be the same one as later, fine. But if it's not, what would it be? Bearing in mind you've got Shania and Taylor there as well.
Yeah, of course. So me and my band have been doing. I've forgotten what it's called.
Building on Tomorrow by Admissions.
Good song. If you do want to go check it out, Spotify, just search Admissions.
I heard Groove Master again today.
Did you really?
Yeah, I've it's going higher up my list.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it should be.
Yeah,
I rate it.
yeah, no, it's
I
good.
have to. It would have been pretty pointless if I didn't.
Because Medications was my favourite.
It was,
and I
yeah.
think the Groove Master's creeping.
Cover song.
Do you know when you played that? I didn't know that she was singing Groove Master and it sounded like something else.
What do you
I
think?
can't remember off the top of my head now. What are the lyrics in the chorus?
Groove Master,
Groove Master.
basically that.
Yeah, but there's something else, isn't there?
Got me like a loaded gun, something like that.
Okay.
What was the? Didn't you were saying last week that I think it was something to do the right and wanted something different.
Yeah,
Move faster.
Move faster was suggested at one point.
Let me
Yeah.
go back and listen to it and I'll come back to you because there was some like misheard lyrics when I was at your gig the other day.
Really?
And I think it was like her dad was singing along and I thought, oh my God, I can't believe he's singing that. And then I realised that he was singing Groove Master.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
I'll have to go back and think about it.
Don't know.
Cover track.
Don't know. Get cover track.
Okay, so it gave me time to think though. I now know what it's called. So me and the band have been doing You Shook Me All Night Long.
Who's that by?
AC/DC.
Oh,
What?
okay, fine. I didn't know.
So
You know the song.
Yeah.
loving that.
You don't do.
Look at those shifty eyes.
Oh, that was a sorry, Dad. I don't know that track.
For you?
You do know it.
I probably do know it, but I don't know.
Give him the chorus.
Why don't you do it?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, I do know.
I'll play
that
it for you
one,
if you like.
Yeah, no, I do know
Okay.
that one. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Good. That's
Yeah.
pitch perfect. What's next? That's on the list.
Special guest. Who you duetting with? And it doesn't have to be the two people you've already got there.
Oh my goodness.
Who
Ed
would you like?
Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. What song would you two do then?
Like one of mine or one of his?
That's the question. What song would you two do together? What would
I think
be...
he'd do a cracking version to Tequila Sunset.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Could throw a rap in there as well.
Totally.
He's diverse.
And Ginger. That makes him diverse, doesn't it?
It makes
Oh
him
my god,
lovable.
I didn't mean that, did I? What would be on your rider? You can have special requests as you go into your green room at the O2. What would be on your rider? We've had
Chocolate M&Ms.
Oh.
No.
Not to eat before,
No, there
obviously.
you go. Yeah,
But to eat afterwards.
What would be your before then? You can have before and
Grapes.
after. Greg's.
Grapes.
Oh,
Greg's.
I thought you said Greg's as well. I was like,
Greg's a
Sausage-
big good one. A good big good one. What
sausage rolls are good there. Yeah.
what do some other people have? Give me some what other people have had.
Puppies, games room, man cave, Sky Sports on the telly. That was basically just the Lucettes. Beer, Guinness, red wine. What else we had?
The M&Ms.
Food.
Food.
Yeah.
I think I'd want a really comfy sofa.
Surely most green rooms have that, don't they?
You haven't been in some of the green ones I've been in, hun.
No, I've only been in one. No, that's not true. I've been in one that we've sorted out, but that was all right. What's the worst green room you've been in? Question for all three of you.
So most venues I play in don't have a green room.
Toilet?
So therefore, that is probably the worst green room, or it's like a cupboard where just everyone stores their rubbish.
Yeah.
But I did actually have a green room when I played Manchester last time, and there was just so many penises drawn on the walls. It was just
Are you sure you
full of
weren't in
them.
the toilets again?
No, but it did have a comfy sofa, so I was happy. But it was just literally like people had just taken to drawing all over the walls, and it was just so many dicks. And I thought, surely you could do something better than that.
What'd be your go-to?
What, drawing on the wall?
Yeah. Dick.
Yeah.
I think it's a bloke thing, isn't it?
Penis.
Yeah, it is. It is like stupid humour.
Boobs.
I was watching something the other day, and it was like some guys had gone on holiday, and they saw a calculator in the shop, and they wrote boobs on it. It's just like
Then put a 1, a 3, and a 5.
boobies. Yeah. Sorry, Louise.
God.
It doesn't usually get like this.
I don't believe you for a second.
Did
No,
you
it
choose-
doesn't.
Well, did you choose it before? Grapes, you said. Did you actually
It's in a
choose one?
sofa. I want a really comfy sofa. Then we start talking about green rooms. What about your green rooms?
It's the same as you. If a venue has a green room, you've done well. The only real green room. We've never had a green room.
Right, Jonathan.
We ain't saying that before. A green.
Not for 27 years.
Green
anyway.
room. No, green room
Chinnery's
is
was green
Chinnery's.
room.
Yeah. We didn't really use it that much though.
No, I have
It
played
felt
Chinnery's.
really strange to us.
Because the other band drank all the beer.
They did, yeah. No, it just seems wrong.
Why?
So, like, let's say we put
Beforehand.
yeah, but let's say we put a gig on.
Yeah.
You invited all your mates, and then you fuck off in a green room for an hour till your gig starts.
No, I understand that.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get to party with them afterwards and get drunk. Being elusive and mysterious is sometimes some of the best thing you can do for your music.
It just seems, maybe when you get slightly bigger, but when you've got, you're playing Hotbox or Basement or even Chinnery's, the people are there because they're your friends. They want to see you, so go spend some time with them.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Especially if you're going to try and flog them merch or something. Go.
I want some
stand by them.
merch.
If you are friends with them, you see them all the time.
I don't know. I still think you should be there.
I understand what you're saying. It's a balance, isn't it? If you've got a green room and you want to take advantage of that, and if you've got drinks put on for you and stuff like that, you want to spend a bit of time in there to prepare for the gig.
Yeah.
Prepare, get ready for it. But
I
then
say like 15, 20
afterwards,
minutes before. Go in and like sort your mind out, have your stretches, like
do you think
get
that's
chill.
do you think that's different for you two? Because obviously you're on bass and obviously backing vocals, but
I've heard them.
and choreographer.
Yeah,
but
they're fantastic.
you've obviously it's you. So do you feel like you need more prep? Do you think Louise would have more prep time than?
I would imagine so, based on the fact I've seen what Kirsty does with vocal. Like she'll disappear before the gig.
Yeah.
For vocal warm ups and stuff like that, and go sit in the car with the bum bum, like the music on that she sticks to.
The boom boom.
Well, I don't know what it's called.
Basil Brush.
Yeah, bum bum, that kind of.
Lots of like
Ginger.
scales and arpeggios and things.
Yeah, that's the technical
It's a
term.
vocal warm up. Yeah.
But the rest of the band don't.
No.
You just kind of pick up and crack on.
You don't even warm your pinkies up
No,
beforehand.
all good to go.
These bad boys.
Yeah.
What,
Constantly
these?
ready.
What these? It's like Hulk. The trick is I'm always ready.
I'm always angry.
Always angry.
Always angry. Get the quote. If you're going to quote.
The Hulk isn't going to go, trick is I'm always ready. Is he?
He wouldn't play that. If he was going to do it, it'd be like smoke on the water or
Struggle.
something.
He would just, size of his hands, he'd struggle.
Yeah, but surely you'd have a bass the
Big-
same size.
Big guitar, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's not playing like a child-sized bass.
Puny.
What's he doing? He's playing Noah and the Whale on a ukulele.
No, we're in a whale.
Noah and the Whale, 5 years' time.
Wow, I haven't heard that in a while, yeah. Jamie T, by the way, he was at Glastonbury. I'd like to see him at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually playing Finsbury Park
Oh, really?
in I think it's either later this year or early next year.
Are we going?
There we go.
That was genuine. I would offer
Work
us in.
trip.
As unsigned
trip,
music,
work.
obviously.
Can we claim it back on expenses?
Simon, the accountant, tell me. Right, made it moment. So bearing in mind, right, so far, it's quite... I know that you said that you're like a bit shy about certain things, okay?
Yeah.
But you've been to Nashville to live and to tour. You said, oh yeah, the American tour. You sort of like pooed that off. Like, oh yeah, North American tour, yeah, whatever. Right, so you've done North American tour.
Yeah.
You've obviously done a lot of gigs over in this country,
Yeah.
right? You're writing, you've done your album, you've got a new track coming out.
Yeah.
What, so far in the Louise Parker world, what would be your sort of moment where you've gone, fucking hell, like, this is going all right?
So I'd say actually there's lots of little ones that seem to add up. As you mentioned, like the album was a huge thing because it's not just writing and recording it, putting together an album like physically and deciding the track list order. Oh my goodness, it's not easy. All that kind of thing and the design of it, and it's the photography, and you know that is it was a lot. So that was a huge moment for me. But I had one recently in Brighton.
Right.
So it was my first ever gig. I didn't know how many tickets we were going to sell. And lots of my fans from the London Essex area showed up.
Oh, wow.
Which was amazing. Wearing my T-shirts.
Oh, cool.
Which always, like, blindsides me. And then sang all my lyrics
Very sweet.
back to me. It's like so, like, I've got like little goosebumps, so you guys can't see it. But it's just one of those moments that you dream of, like, to the point where I could, like, stand back from the microphone and they would just continue singing. And that is, like, insane for you. One of my biggest fans comes from Norway and she's over at the moment, and so just like even that one of my biggest fans is from Norway. Like, when did I ever imagine that I would say that? That's insane.
Yeah.
But also little moments for me, like when I open up the Spotify for Artists app and I could see someone listening. It's only like one person is listening to you now.
Yeah,
and that seems so small.
When you catch them listening.
But you catch them just at random moments. Like just before I came in here, I just opened it up because I was like, I'll just check on my followers because I'm trying to get to 1,000 Spotify followers before the end of the year. It's one of my goals.
Right.
And it was like one person is listening to you and I was like, I don't know who you are, but my heart is so full right now. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like little
Nice.
things like that it really makes it like you realise that you're doing the right thing, like you're going the right way.
It's a little like tick, isn't it? It's like one of those things where, I'm doing, this is the right thing to be doing in this moment in time.
Yeah.
I think it's nice when you get those moments.
Yeah.
It is nice. Going back to your dream gig, where would be your after party? Considering you're doing the O2 with Shania Twain.
Yeah.
I was going to say Miley Cyrus then. I meant Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That would be a different gig. Where's your after party?
Oh, I just love bed.
That's an after party.
I think after performing a gig that size and having such a big party, ending at probably like 11, because, you know, the headline, like, it's like an hour and a half. I think I'd want to do nothing but sleep because that adrenaline, I don't know if you get like it when you perform, but the mixture of emotions that I feel are like, because I get really bad stage fright. I'm really bad.
Oh, really?
To the point where I cry. I've been known to throw up before I go on stage. So I get so scared. So the build up and the anticipation and the anxiety, so then the thrill and the excitement of being on stage, because I'm always all right after the first song. Always, which frustrates me to no end. And then obviously the realisation and that the come down afterwards is knackering.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I don't want to be old, but can I have a party beforehand in my green room and then go to bed afterwards?
You can do whatever you
Or
want.
maybe we'll just go to a hotel or something and me and Shania and Taylor can, I don't know, watch films in our pyjamas.
Girls' night in.
Girls' night!
That's an original answer.
Yeah,
no one else has said they want to go to bed with Taylor Swift.
The Lucetters weren't going for a girls' night in.
No, they weren't.
No.
No. I imagine they would, though. I think that'd be a fun night.
I think anyone would, yeah.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant the Lucetters. Just don't worry. Okay.
Maybe they wanted a boys' night in.
That's sort of what I meant. Just with pajamas and masks.
They did want a boys' night in.
They did. They basically wanted a man cave, didn't they?
With strippers.
Oh no, they
house
did.
party,
Sorry,
didn't
yeah, they
afterwards.
wanted to go
around
around,
mums.
around the mum's house. That's right. We're gonna do. Oh, it's like a nice family thing. It surprises me about the stage fright a bit
Yeah.
because you do. I know what you've said already about you're quite shy, and then when you're doing Louise Parker, as you put it, that's not me. Louise Parker.
What I'm doing,
If you think you are. Yeah.
it's what Matt likes to call Louise Parker.
If that's what this act is.
Shall we? Yeah, it's that as an example, right? It surprises me that you do have that sort of shy side to you and the anxiety part. I know you've said obviously you've had a few knocks and stuff as we all have, but I think that you're so out there, like here, like you're so comfortable, and well, it comes across like you're so comfortable and you can talk about anything, and you're funny. It's funny. It's like it's quite a juxtaposition between this and that.
Do you know what it is? I care too much. I am so passionate about what I do that I'm so scared that I'm going to mess it up.
Right.
And because of that, I get so nervous and then I work myself up. I'm getting better as time goes along. I found the past couple of gigs I've done, I'm not as nervous because I know now how to handle myself almost. I have to give myself a little pep talk in the mirror, in the bathroom, every time. And then, again, I do my stretches. My vocal warm-ups, I've always done vocal warm-ups before I sing. Like, as long as I'm prepared, my set list is written and I've gone through it and I know I look good, even like down to my outfit. I've planned my outfit, I've clipped my hair in, you know? It makes me feel better. It makes me feel ready.
Yeah.
But if I get offered like a last-minute gig, it can really stress me out. I hate turning things down as well, so I don't turn it down, but then I'll show up and I'll be like really stressed. But things right now are going really well and I'm in a really good place. Yeah. And I'm happy as an independent artist, like doing my own thing. I've got full control over my music, you know? Yeah. But I have moments like everyone where it kind of does a backflip and I'm crying on the bathroom floor before going on stage.
I think that's a massive anxiety thing, isn't it? Because I think with the anxiety stuff, like it's if you can plan ahead and you can sort of take out those moments of worry, it does help so much. So I completely understand when it's like, I like to think I'm spontaneous. I'm not. I have to plan everything to the nth degree. It's probably why
Yeah.
I'm all right at doing project managing as a job, because
Yeah.
I have to plan everything, which is why when we've done the gigs, I've sort of gone, fucking hell, like this is like, I'm nervous for this. I weren't performing. I just went, and this is the Ariston.
But it's because you care.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you want it to go well.
Yeah.
And I've always said that the day that I don't get stage fright is probably the day I quit music.
Right.
Because I don't care anymore.
Mm.
I don't care how the show goes. I don't care if I'm a mess and nothing goes right, and if I, mess my lyrics up, whatever.
No, I understand that.
So I just look at it as passion.
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself.
No,
Tell
it's
myself
great.
at night.
No, it's great. I think if you can prepare for yourself ready for your gigs and stuff like that, it takes the anxiety away a little bit. But you always can have that nerves, aren't you? Like, do you get?
Do you get nerves?
I think it's different for
Rob's
a
like,
band. No, you do
Well,
to a
just
certain
spread the
extent.
load, don't you? I
But that's
suppose?
what I mean. So, for example, like if you fail, you fail. But if we
Positive.
fail, but if we fail, it's split between the five of you. So the full
Yeah.
blame isn't on you as such.
Also goes down for a lot of other things as well, doesn't it? Like cost of everything. And
Exactly.
do you know what I mean? When you're doing things solo, it does come with a lot of additional pressure because, like Rob says, like you're the one putting everything into you, whereas they're splitting it 5 ways. So it's it's a different thing. Right, we're gonna do one more thing, and then we're gonna wrap up, and we're gonna do some acoustic track. I say we're gonna do. You're gonna do.
Just some backing
some
vocals
acoustic
if you want.
track.
We don't
You
watch.
don't want that. You don't want
You
that.
know what a shuffle beat is? You can shuffle beat over if you want.
Go on, what was the shuffle beat again?
Like a train.
And how does it sound?
That's a train.
It's kind of right.
Right, I'm going to give you 3 artists. Are you going to do the 3 artists, or do you want me to? 3 artists, gig, tour, right.
Gig tour, right.
Yeah.
I wish you'd told me about this. It was coming.
Comes every week.
Madonna.
Can't choose additions.
Are we going
Admissions.
female artists?
Do whatever you want.
I'll go female artists. Madonna. Kate Bush.
Okay.
And then let's go
Started singing then.
Lulu.
Lulu?
Lulu. You know who Lulu is?
I do.
Oh,
but
there you go.
Taylor Swift. Not Lulu.
Well,
Okay,
I want
thank
to join
you.
in again, wouldn't I?
That's actually really hard if it is Taylor Swift, because I was going to say right with Kate Bush, obviously, because I think she's fantastic, but Taylor Swift is next level.
When you tour with Taylor, wouldn't you?
Yes, is what I'm saying. Can I do all 3 with Taylor Swift?
No.
Okay. All right, I'll tour with Taylor. I'd probably write with Kate Bush,
Yep.
and that would mean I'd be gigging with Madonna.
Nice.
I think that's all you'd want out of Madonna, innit?
Still think Lulu was a good idea, but there we go.
What would you do with those 3?
Snog, marry, avoid.
All of it.
Do you like an older woman?
Not Madonna, no.
No.
Or Kate Bush or Lulu?
Or Kate Bush. Or Lulu. No,
That's what
no.
I'm saying.
No, I didn't realise that. I'm not perverted like that, am I?
What do you mean?
What?
That was very David Brent, that.
I don't think we've ever given you artists like that, have we?
No, because I don't write or sing or whatever.
But if you did.
We was going to
Go on then,
if we,
give-
if we
give
was
me-
going to give you a Snog, Marry, Avoid,
Yeah.
Dot Cotton.
Yeah.
Anyone you want to throw in there?
Why do you have to be
Katy
horrible?
Perry.
Okay.
That was a nice one.
What do you mean? Are you joking?
Barbara Windsor.
Fuck off, Rob. Louise, give me 2 others. Dot Cotton,
We'll keep-
Barbara
we'll
Windsor.
keep-
Both of which are dead, right? And then Katy Perry.
Okay, look,
Why
we'll
did
keep
you whisper?
Dot
Why did
Cotton.
you whisper?
They are dead.
When you went, Freddie Mercury needs a wash.
Right, come on, we're going on. Give it. I will do it, but
Yeah. We'll stick with Dot Cotton and Katy Perry. Give one more like reasonable one.
For Snog, Marry, Avoid.
Yeah.
Bad Butcher. I can't help.
Haim. The girls of Haim. All 3 of them.
Haim.
Haim. Whatever.
That's quite easy then, isn't it?
yeah, avoid Dot Cotton.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to marry one of Haim
You
because
can have all 3 of them.
It comes as a package.
Yeah.
okay, I'll
Because they're all sisters.
be a Mormon then. I'll do that. And then
Snog Katy Perry.
yeah, I find her annoying.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
That upsets me so much because I love her.
Her music,
Mm.
she's a pop princess. Get it? Understand why she's doing very well. She's very American. Like
I should think so.
no, but I mean like very like.
Do you know
I
why
don't
that is? She was born in California.
Yeah, I know, and she sung about it a lot, didn't she?
Mm.
Shall we wrap it up? Could you tell everyone first of all where they can pre-save your new single,
Okay.
and then secondly where they can find you on all the socials?
I'd love to. So my single is available to pre-save everywhere. So you mention it, I've got it. Spotify and iTunes are the big two because they help kind of get you into the charts or on good playlists when it eventually comes out. And you can find that link all over my social media, which is Louise Parker Music. Therefore, you can find my website and it's linked to everything, and I have everything. Literally, you mention it, I've got it social media wise. As
All
you
of it.
mentioned, doing that TikTok thing.
Yeah, you do a lot of that stuff, and also like I said, your live streams and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot of content out there. If you're a Louise Parker fan, go and find her, go and support her, and gig.
So my next gig, end of August, I'm playing Long Road Festival, which is up in Leicester, and then after that, I'm playing in Blackpool at the start of September. I'm then in Birmingham at the end of September, and then my headline show in Chelmsford in October.
Wow.
Busy lady.
I do like to be busy. Less time to think.
Why Blackpool? Not
It's a festival.
Blackpool. Oh,
It's the
okay.
British Country Music Festival.
Oh,
Tom
fair
O'Dell
one.
is headlining with Lucy Spraggan.
Ooh.
And so I'm really excited about that.
Very nice.
Second mention of Lucy Spraggan on the show after Heidi. Heidi mentioned her. She's a mentor. She's a mentor. Anyway, you tell them.
Admissions, just anywhere. Same Spotify. Anywhere you listen to your music, we are there. Go search admissions, noise complaints before 9. You've recommended medications.
And Groove Master.
And Groove Master. Louise loves Build On Tomorrow.
I do.
Producer Ian, he's still trying to understand it all. He can't understand why it's on there. It shouldn't be on there. But yeah, go have a search.
Go have a search. And you can also find Rob on Future Hits every Monday from 7. And sometimes with Ollie.
7 to 8 Monday.
That's true.
And then Thursday on CCR 7 till 8 as well.
And if you follow them on TikTok, which is Rob and Ollie,
Rob and Ollie Radio.
maybe they might start doing TikTok dances if they get enough
Probably not.
followers.
No.
You are a choreographer.
I've tried this before, the whole TikTok dances.
Have you?
Like,
I'd love to see
back
that.
during lockdown when they were popular.
Yeah.
Not for me.
No.
I can teach you the Lizzo one if you want, right here, right now.
Not really, no.
And we can make
No.
an unsigned
No.
music
Still
Lizzo
not, no.
TikTok.
No.
I think that's a no. Go and give us some support on the socials at Unsigned Music UK. If you want to submit tracks to my Unsigned show that goes out on Extra, Radio Chelmsford, Islington Radios you can see here, and also on Future Hits as well, unsignedmusic.uk on the website, and also go and support Future Hits, new station that we are obviously a part of because it's ours. We've got loads of great presenters on there, and the shows are fantastic, and they're promoting emerging artists 24/7, so go and give them some support. Also, as we've mentioned, our gig on the 29th of September at Hotbox is now on sale. Go and look at Hotbox's website. I'll get it on our website as well. And we're going to be headlined by the great Leslie and a couple of other bands. If you want to be a part of that, what do they do?
You go to futurehitsradio.org, is it?
Absolutely fucking right. futurehits.co.uk/register if you want to be a part of that. We're looking for 2 supporting artists for the great
invited
Leslie.
this guy?
Oh, I don't know. He won't be back next week. Right, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much for inviting me and being patient. And hopefully it won't be too long. until
You
I
don't
come
need my
back.
patience. He does.
I'm taking the piss out of you all evening.
It's all right. My family don't mind. Right.
Invisible desk family.
Desk family. Bye, fact checker. Bye, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, means a lot. See you next week. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
The Unsigned Podcast.